So, if you recall from last time, honestly, the ending wasn't that bad for something that wasn't supposed to be, like, the true ending. I have to give it props. That was very well fleshed out for something that was, like, it ended prematurely. It wasn't what you're supposed to get. It wasn't exactly super positive, but I feel like they still wrote it very well. Regardless, I want the true ending. And last episode, I fulfilled the conditions for that, and we're going into Chapter 7. Now, apparently, I reviewed the footage, and I took out my phone too early, and when I tried to send the message, it didn't send, it saved the message. And also, like, there was this, I guess, another window of opportunity not long after where I could have probably taken out the phone and sent the message, tried to do it again. But, I don't know, the dialogue is written so smoothly, I didn't even realize I was supposed to whip out my phone right there. It's only because I'm getting the red symbols now that I know. Also, I don't exactly regret, like, not paying more attention to when I was supposed to whip out my phone during certain situations, because apparently I could. Because, like, I'd rather, miss my opportunity to take out my phone and not realize it than constantly be whipping out my phone, checking, can I send a message now? Can I send a message now? I think that would ruin the experience a lot more than how I played it. So, it is what it is. It's also just kind of a catch-22 if you're the writer for this game, because it's like, oh, well, if you write it too smooth, then people aren't going to realize you can whip out your phone. But if you write it too abnormally, then people are like, wow, that's so abnormal, that took me out of the game. So, there's not really a solution that's going to fit everyone's fancy. It is what it is. There are definitely worse ways that the game could have conveyed itself. Well, with that in mind, let's go ahead and go into Chapter 7. The world shatters into geometric shapes. So, just as a reminder, this is right after I sent the D-mail to stop myself from pursuing Suzuha, who tried to leave. The world shatters in geometric shapes that expand and contract like rubber toys. Light gathers between my eyes. Stars explode behind my eyelids. Gradually, color returns to the world. I wait for the vertigo to pass. Cold sweat oozes from my temples. Pressing my fists against them, I slowly force the air out of my lungs. Has the world line changed? I head to the lounge in order to check the divergence meter. It's gone. Checked the meter a few minutes ago just before the world line changed. Now it's nowhere to be found. Yeah, I guess Azuha never gave Rentaro the divergence meter in this world line. Quickly realized what has happened. Suzuha gave me the meter after we stopped her from leaving. My D-mail undid those events. Of course the meter isn't here. A surge of regret seizes my heart. I clench my teeth and endure as best as I can. If nobody else remembers, then I alone will keep these memories of Suzuha alive. I look around the room. Mayuri and Kurisu are on the sofa, dozing on each other's shoulders. Daru, oblivious to the vulnerable high school girls behind him, is playing an eroge on his computer. I take a deep breath and turn on the TV, flip to the news channel. The world line should have changed. I erase the time we spent with Suzuha. That should have allowed her to leap to 1975 without losing her memories, and the IBM 5100 should be in her hands now. We can use it to hack into CERN and erase the data they intercepted from us. Without that information, Moiko's men won't attack the lab. And Mayuri won't have to die. That's how it should be. But it's not going to be that simple, is it? That's how it has to be. Otherwise, why'd I sacrifice Suzuha's dream? The quickest way to confirm the change would be to check for any delays at Akihabara Station. Daru, is the Yamanote line stopped? Huh? I don't think so. Check online. Wait, I'm not the best part. Please. Daru's eyes pulls up Taboo, that's Yahoo's front page, and looks up train information. Doesn't look stopped. Ooh, so Moika... Did Moika even arrive? Okay, so Moika obviously didn't come on the satellite, even though she did appear at the same time as the satellite. Thanks. The world line's changed. So IBM 5100 should be in the development room. Head back there to search for it. But contrary to my expectations, I can't find it anywhere. What's going on? Look at my watch. It's 7:43 p.m. I should also probably have my guide out, just in case. I might... should I... If I hit, like, a second ending that's not the true ending, should I just roll with it? Because I'm not gonna lie. Getting the Suzuha ending, and then going back and trying to get this ending, did take me out of it a little. It did kind of break my immersion a bit. So I'm wondering if I just want to read the instructions and get the true ending the second time around. But reading the instructions also kinda, you know, it also kinda gives me a bit of immersion break, but whatever. Who knows? Hitting more endings means more achievements, so whatever. I look at my watch, it's 7:43 p.m. Moika's men attack at what time again? My heart's pounding like a drum. That email is supposed to fix everything. The trains are moving as scheduled, which means that Moika's men aren't about to attack. So why does it feel like nothing's fixed at all? The IBM 5100's absence is extremely disturbing. I want to sit down and think about where it could have gone. The voice in my head is screaming that there's no time. Why don't you ask someone just if you've heard of it? It's hard to think straight after everything that's happened. Is that Yanabayashi Shrine? I check my watch again, 7:46 p.m. Images from the assault flashed through my mind. Myri bleeding to death on the floor. I smell of gunpowder in the air. I frantically shake the visions out of my head. I look towards the lab entrance. The door is yet to be kicked in by a team of hitmen. Swell hard, petrified with terror. Please don't let anything happen. It's past 9. Was I able to whip out my phone there? I feel like when it gets all rambly, that's usually when you're able to. Yeah, just grab these achievements. Past 9, I peek at the street through the window. Nobody's there. Ocarine, are you waiting for someone? You keep looking out the window. Daru's right. I probably looked out the window 20 times in the past hour. And not a suspicious figure in sight. Moika's men still haven't appeared. The raid was before 8, if I remember correctly. I think it's safe to say that my changes to the past have prevented it from occurring. Suzuha's sacrifice was not in vain. I let out a deep breath. I'm sweaty and disgusting. It's like my anxiety's pushed all the sweat out of my body. Myri, Kurisu. Two girls woke up from their nap about a half hour ago. Now they're eating cup noodles. Wait, did you just say my name correctly? Kurisu looks at me in astonishment, like she can't believe her ears. When you're done eating, go home. It's late, so I'll go with you. Okie dokie. I don't need an escort from you. I can get back by myself. Just listen. Daru, you too.
僕も
Me too. Train lines are running through Akihabara are operating normally. There's no bomb scare, no sign of Moika or her men. Cruise is taking the Sobu line to the next station, Okinamizu. Wadar is going the opposite way to Shinkoiwa. Mayuri and I are taking the Yamanote line to Ikebukuro, so we are part of the station's ticket. So we're at part of the station's ticket gate. There are surprisingly few passengers on the train. I guess most of the businessmen are off for the Oban holiday. Mayuri is playing a handheld game, the Rainet Kakeru action RPG on the screen. Her character is battling a gigantic Upa. Stand beside her and gaze at her profile, lost in thought. It's the night of the 13th and Mayuri's still alive. Oh, there's a Garo Froggy on that poster. Also, is Rainet a reference to something that I haven't caught on to? Like, I can't think of what that would be. How many times have I watched her die? How many times have I tasted that despair? No matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried to conceal the ditzy childhood friend of mine from death. She died again and again, right before my eyes. But now she's alive. Sitting by my side, playing a game. Sorry, I'm looking at all the posters. Like, all the graphics inside of the train. So there's, yeah, a bunch of Garo Froggies. Which, of course, we're in Chaos Head Noah. I don't know what the poster is on the left. And then there's, like, some 5 2D woman up top. Chaos Head Noah. A literal Chaos Head Noah poster. I just noticed that. That's funny. I don't know what the overhead poster in front of it is, though. It might be a different game of theirs. It looks like it has a title in the bottom right, but I can't make it out. This is why I sacrificed our memories to Zuha. It was the only way. I'm sorry to Zuha. But now she's alive, staying by my side playing the game. So I think I forgot to read that part. Thank you. Zuha no longer exists in this time, but hope my feelings will reach her all the same. Actually, come to think of it, why can't I tell her in person? Where in Akiba could the 54-year-old Suzuha be? I'll try asking Tanoji tomorrow. He probably knows Suzuha on this world line too. I wonder if Suzuha remembers me. Hey, Ocarine. Mayuri suddenly lifts her head. She looks at me hesitantly, her cheeks are slightly pink. But come on, Ocarine. Mayushi gets nervous when you stare at her like that.
Game over.
Did I make you get a game over? Yeah. Sorry about that. I apologize, but keep looking at her. Instead of starting a new game, Mayuri looks at me with concern. There's something different about you today, Ocarine. Really? Yeah. What's wrong? I remind myself that Mayuri's more perceptive than she seems. She proved that when she figured out that Daru was Suzuha's father. I don't want to worry her too much. I want Mayuri to smile, her usual ditzy smile without a care in the world. After all, it's over now. She's safe. Nothing's wrong. And I wasn't looking at you just now. I was devising new ways to bring chaos to the world. Okay, reconnection successful. I just want to make sure y'all got what happened. Apparently said like 4 attempts, so that's like 20 seconds that I think went out. So yeah, basically, Mayuri's like, what's wrong? Something seems off about you. And then he's like, I remind myself that Mayuri's more perceptive than she seems. She proved that when she figured out that Daru was Suzuha's father. I don't want to worry her too much. I want Mayuri to smile, her usual ditzy smile without a care in the world. After all, it's over now. She's safe. And then he said, hey, nothing's wrong, and I wasn't looking at you just now. I was devising new ways to bring chaos to the world. Really? You seem kind of tired. Okay. The mad scientist is never tired. The mighty gray cells in my 170 IQ brain are always performing calculations, day and night. Day and night. Okay, nope, not doing it. Oh. Well, you should still take a break every now and then. Please, Ocarine. For me? Having said that, Myri returns to our game. I feel cold stares all around me, but I don't care at all. Myri is here by my side doing everything doing everyday Myri things, ordinary things. Everything is going back to normal. Yesterday was my first time home in a while, so I slept like a log in my comfortable bed. Is this the first time we see him, his house? Is it going to show his house at all? It could be because of my mental exhaustion, but that was my best night's sleep in a while. You had like thousands of cycles of memories built up for the last time you took a nap, didn't you? Before heading up to the lab, I stop and stare at the prawn tube workshop. Familiar mountain bike is gone. Zell liked it so much she insisted on bringing it with her to 1975. The workshop door opens, out comes Mr. Braun, rubbing his eyes sleepily. Yo, Kabe. You got free time? How about a job? As a special offer, I'll hire you for 1 CRT a month. 1 CRT a month. 1 CRT, yeah, exactly. So for 1 month's work, I get an old television. Hell no. That means after 12 months, he gets 12 CRTs. Where's this guy getting CRTs? How many CRTs are there in circulation? When did Suzuha quit again? Suzuha? What the hell's that? What? Is her existence erased completely? I mean, she never got a fucking job here. She was like 54 years old. But that's impossible. I got time to remember the name of some lazy part-timer who quit just after 10 days. Okay, so that happened. Damn you. And your misleading words. Suzuha did work here. The fact, the evidence of Suzuha's sojourn in 2010 still remains on this world line. And I thought I finally had some help for a change. That's what I hate about you damn kids. No dedication. I bet she lied about liking CRTs too. Got me good. Tenoji shrugs his shoulders, annoyed. Naturally, he doesn't know about Suzuha's true identity. Does the name Hashida Suzu ring a bell? At this, Tenoji's eyes go wide. Haven't heard that name in a long time. You knew her? Knew her? So now she's... misleading words. She's still alive. It's been 10 years already, huh? 10 years. 10 years since what? No. Right. Why 10 years? 10 years since she gave the building to him? Is it his misleading words again? Tenoji has a faraway look in his eyes as he's gazing into the past. She really helped me out. What are you talking about? Her in the past tense. She didn't have any relatives, not that I knew of. I wish I could have been with her at the end. What? Stop. Stop talking like this, dude. Just spit it out. At the end, there's only one thing that can mean. Even though the world line changed, Suzuha didn't survive to the year 2010? To tell you the truth though, she looked peaceful when I found her. Can you fucking, like, stop talking like this? Peaceful. She didn't commit suicide? Suicide? Who the hell told you that? Zusan was sick. Don't believe any old thing you hear. She was sick. sickness killed her. I shouldn't feel good about that, but I guess you could say it's better than what happened from the world line change. It at least means she didn't fail her mission. That's what I tell myself anyway. So how did you know Suzu-san? She helped me out too. A long time ago. I was hoping to see her again. Yeah. I'm living in her old house now. Want to come pay her respects at the altar? Is this where he's going to find the IBM 5100? I nod without a moment's hesitation. Tenochi closes up shop and we head off towards his house. From Chudor, we head towards the station. There's nobody at the lab. I don't have a key, so I can't get in. When are you coming over? I just assumed you'd be here like usual. It kind of feels like I'm visiting your home. Or, not that I want to visit your home or anything. Use the one hidden in the switchboard next to the door. Quit it. My room is a dead sea. Take one step inside and it's too late. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to give a proper response to this. To be fair, I feel pretty indifferent about these, so I'll just answer whatever the guy tells me to. After some time, you'll get a call from Kurisu. If you answer it, you'll get a scene with Kurisu. If you ignore it, you'll get a scene with Faris. When given the option to send a D-mail at the end of the chapter... Okay, so I assume I just have to fucking respond with literally anything. I'm cool with that. I'll just respond how I want to. Wait, maybe, hold up. Not true, I was looking at the wrong part. If I actually want to get this ending, then there is no response I have to give. Okay, you'll get a third party, get an email from the Kurisu titled The Key. Reply with, I don't have a key. Yeah, I mean, this is the one I would have went with anyway. If it didn't matter, that's the one I would have went with. So, I feel pretty good about that one. From Chirodori, we head towards the station. I scan the Akiba scenery as we walk. Moe stores are still nowhere to be found on this world line. After a little hesitation, I look up at Radicon. It's gone. Yeah, I mean, she left. The satellite is vanished. All that's left is the hole it made when it arrived in this time. When did the satellite disappear? About 5 days ago. You never know what's gonna happen, huh? Which means the Zuha left before it rained. Like Tenochi said, his house is closer than expected. We take the train to the next station, Okachimaki, and then walk for another 5 minutes to a quiet residential area. Probably pronouncing these things wrong. How would I say that? Would it be Okachimachi? I feel like in general you pronounce CHs. I'm pretty sure you don't just pronounce it like a K. I don't think. Could be wrong. In fact, I very likely am. This old one-story house is where Suzuha once lived, and there's a bike next to it. Walk up to the front of the house. There I see a familiar sight. Suzuha's bicycle. For a moment I can see her there, squatting beside the bicycle. The mountain bike Suzuha rode to the Brontoon workshop was shiny and new. Now it's old and covered in rust. Hey, you gotta inherit it. Suzuha-san loved that old thing. Even when she couldn't ride it anymore, she'd still polish it every week. I've been sitting there for 10 years. It's been sitting there for 10 years. Couldn't throw it away. I've maintained it best I could. But I guess nothing lasts forever. I gently put my hand on the seat. It's warm from sitting out in the sun. I suppose that for a few days, Suzuha was an Akiba. This bicycle existed in two places at the same time. My house isn't as messy. The house isn't as messy inside as I expected, considering the state of the Brontube workshop. I guess that chipmunk keeps the place clean. Wave nausea hits me as I recall what Nae did at Okinamizu Station. I tell myself that was just an accident. Besides, that incident has already been undone. Tenoji Nae has done nothing wrong. Next to the living room is a child's room. There's a child's study desk and a red backpack on the floor. Nae isn't here. Which reminds me, Tenoji's daughter visits the workshop often, but not once have I seen his wife. Couldn't have married Suzuha, could he? I mean, she should have been a lot older than him when they met. But as I say, love knows no bounds. I wonder what really happened. Well, she helped him out, so I imagine that he would be there when she passes away. But I guess that wouldn't necessarily mean they were together in that way. I don't know how I'd feel if those two were married. That would mean Daru is Tenoji's father-in-law. Actually, that would be kind of interesting. I turned to the Buddhist altar to pay my respects to Suzuha. There's no picture of her, so there's no way to know what Hashira Suzu looked like at the age of 44. I make an offering of incense to her, then look around the house again. This is the house Suzuha lived in after leaping to 1975. When Suzu-san and I first met, we were neighbors. For some reason, Tenoji offers me a beer. When I decline, he shakes his head and starts drinking it himself. I was born and raised in Europe, you know. That explains it.
Huh?
Is that a joke? Got a problem? Have you know, my English and French are perfect. He really doesn't look like someone who lived abroad. Really? Kinda does. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. My parents died about 15 years ago. That's when I came back to Japan. Or I guess I should say, I came to Japan for the first time. Okay, so he's Japanese born outside of Japan. Suzu-san was living alone next door. She looked after me when I had nowhere else to turn. Damn, everyone's connected in this fucking Akiba. Everything's coming together. Even Tenoji. And you got married? Huh? Married? To Suzu-san? Why did you jump to that? You high? That's what I was thinking. Like, what? Are you stupid? Phew. I guess he just had to fucking know and toss that in. I knew she'd never marry a guy like him. She was a pretty stoic lady. Didn't have much of a social life. But she treated me well. My house burned down about 1 year after I moved here. It was my smoking that caused the fire, so I deserved it, but still, I'm assuming you don't smoke anymore. After I'd lost everything, she let me come live here with her. That's not all. The Ohiyama building, where the workshop's at, that was originally Suzu-san's property. Damn, should be acquiring properties. Huh?
それを格安で譲ってもらったんだ。
She sold it to me for cheap.
おかげで俺はブラウン
Thanks
管
to her,
工
the
房を
Braun
構え
Tube
ることができた
workshop
ってわけだ。
exists.
あの人は俺の恩
You
人だ
could
よ。
say she saved my life.
ある時なんだって
Once I asked her
縁もゆか
why,
りもねえのにこんなに
she
よくしてくれるん
treated
です
me so
か
well.
って聞いたことがあんだが、
It wasn't like we were related or
そ
anything.
したらあの人は笑ってこう
And she
答え
just
て、
smiled and said,
巡り巡って人は誰かに親身
we all
にしても
depend
らう
on
ことにな
someone's
った。
kindness at some point in our
だから
lives.
君もいずれ誰かに
When
親
the
身
time
にしてあげなさい。
You pass the gift along.
なんだか不思議な人だったぜ。
She was kind of mysterious. She seemed to know exactly how things were gonna happen,
言い当てたりしてな。
like a prophet. Suzuha. That was probably her way of repaying Tenochi for looking after her, even if it was just for 10 days. And so it came full circle. That's
し
crazy.
かし世間ってのは狭いな。
It's a small world,
あの
huh?
人のことを知ってる人間が。
Never thought I'd meet someone else who knew her.
そうだ。ちょっと待ってろ。
Alright. Here, wait a second. Tenochi goes to the child's room next door, then turns and places an object on the table. Divergence meter. It's Suzuha's divergence meter. Before the world line changed, it was in the lab. But on this world line, Suzuha brought the meter with her to 1975. It's been in this house for 35 years. The tutors read 0.40941. What's powering it? Does it run on battery? Does it run on wall power? I'm confused. What happens if you unplug it? Is there like a memory? I assume it probably does have like permanent like flash memory on it if it comes from 2036, so it remembers the divergence. The tubes read 0.409431, so it went up. Divergence has changed, just like Suzuha said. This proves that my magic eye reading STEINS does indeed allow me to perceive changes to the world line. But what does 0.409431% mean? I recall what Suzuha said. When the meter reads over 1%, you've made it to the beta world line. Does that mean I'm still in the alpha world line?
それ何の数字を表してるかわかるか？
Do you know what that number means?
これにはさっぱりわからなくてな。
Because I
こ
sure
の10
don't.
年その数字
All
か
I
ら
know is it hasn't changed a bit these 10 years. So here's the thing. If she passed away 10 years ago, so I was in 2000, that means, of course, the IBM 5100 never reached us. If it never reached us, then we couldn't have gone to their database to delete the first D-mail that was ever sent. So technically, Myri lived to August 14th, which is interesting, because that wasn't the condition that we said we needed to change in order to solidify her safety.
ただ
But you know,
すずさんは
when Suzu-san was on her deathbed,
このメーターを
she used to
眺め
stare at that meter for hours. Does she have reading Steiner? Like, she wouldn't be able to see it change. Huh.
上ごとのようにつ
She
ぶや
used
い
to
て
stare at the meter talking to herself.
この数字は変わる前なのかな。
Is this the old number? The new number?
私は
Did
変
it
え
work?
られたのかな。
Did it change?
そんな風に一日に何回
Stuff like that. Day in and day out.
見てて痛々しい
It
ことだ
hurt to watch. I touched the device. Suzuha. My heart, I reach out to the girl who died 10 years ago. To the girl who'll be born 7 years from now. To the girl who crossed time to save the future. Suzuha. Thanks to you, Myri is safe. Divergence has changed. But we haven't yet reached your ultimate goal. 1% divergence. Once that's achieved, the future you wished for will become reality. So that means, right, in order to delete... Right, deleting the message would prevent CERN from existing. At least that's what Suzuha said would happen. But all we need to ensure Mayuri's safety was... I'm not quite sure. The IBM 5100, I guess, would have been the condition. Because we don't have it. I assume the Time Leap machine exists, if it's August 14th. Did they make that yet? Once that is achieved, the future you wished for will become reality. I will carry on your fight, Suzuha. I promise. Suddenly I realize that I'm crying. Tanoji stares at me for a moment, then puts his giant hand on my shoulder. Mayuri comes out the ticket gate and walks up to me with a leisurely stride. I didn't think you'd come all the way to the station to pick me up. Mayushi's surprised. I wouldn't want my hostage to get away. Assistant. Okay. She has some pretty funny emoticons, I'll give her that. So for this, reply to this with security. Okay. Reply to this with security, but I do want to read the other outcomes. I found the key easily enough. Don't you think your security should be tighter? Should have thought about that before picking a fight with CERN, lol. Also, what's this frog that's been left with the key? Someone's bad taste. Only a maniac would put something that gross there. Actually, it scared the crap out of me. Keep that a secret, lol, okay? You're right, I was careless, I should have known better. I know, I screwed up, it's all my fault. It's a Garo Froggy, I think its popularity exploded last year, I'm sure the organization was involved. Probably what? What's this? I don't need any of your frail girl, pure strength is holding more than you know. I probably would have responded to this one. In actuality, for sure I'll go security. Yeah, me neither. So Mayushi is really happy. I don't quite understand, but whatever. Mayuri flashes a carefree smile that walks ahead of me, almost skipping. So what's in the bag? Mr. Braun gave it to me. It's a device that can measure the divergence of the world lines. Wow, that sounds amazing. What's a world line? Smile wryly. Right. What was it? Freaking Suzuha never explained that because the last 4 days didn't happen. What am I doing? After I left Tanoji's house, I called Mayuri to ask when she would arrive in Akiba, then I went to the station to pick her up. Anxiety still smolders in my heart. We managed to survive Friday the 13th, the worst day of my life, but that doesn't guarantee her safety forever. It's entirely possible for Moika to attack now in the afternoon of the 14th. Maybe I'm being overprotective, but I still can't shake the image of Mayuri's death from my mind. I don't ever want to go through that again. Just a thought, Mayuri. Don't you think maybe you should stop going to Akiba for a while? At least until Kamima ends. No response. I look to the side. Mayuri. Panicked, I scan the area to catch sight of her wandering towards a newly opened shaved ice stand. Ditz. Can't you tell how worried I am? So you're the devoted type, huh? Chris is glaring at me with an iced coffee in her hand. We're in the lab, which appears to have become her second home. What's that supposed to mean? I'm sitting at the computer searching for intel in the IBM 5100 via 4chan. I still don't know where it is. I went to Yanabayashi Shrine this morning, but alas, it wasn't there. Oh, interesting. Wasn't a Yanabayashi Shrine either? Zuha promised to get one to us somehow, or gift to us from 1975. Do you think Mr. Braun has it? And he was told to give it to Rentaro at a certain date. So I promised to get one to us somehow, her gift from 1975. Obviously she expected the divergence to change, so she successfully completed her mission. Without it, we can't hack the CERN's database, meaning we can't achieve divergence over 1%. All of a sudden you're treating Mayuri like a princess. Today you went to the station to meet her, you taste tested her lunch, and you held her hand all the way back to the lab. Ocarina really loves Mayashi. She had to tell Kurisu of all people. Mayuri looks so carefree, she stuffs her cheek with takoyaki. I'm pretty sure she's smiling not because of my love, but because of the takoyaki's deliciousness. Typical Mayuri. Seriously, did you have to tell Kurisu? So what's the deal? I don't follow. Are you a couple or what? I've been meaning to ask. Do we look like a couple? What the fuck does that mean? Just what sort of delusions does this girl have? You know, Ocarina and Mayashi have been friends since we were little. Is it hot? Wahoo is really Huawei now. Don't talk with your mouth full. So you're not a couple. Well, of course. No one would willingly date Okabe after all. Fuck you, bitch. Christina, you disappoint me. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? You finally revealed your true nature. This is the true nature that Zuha was talking about, except I didn't even have that conversation this world time. I saw how your eyes lit up at the first hint of a romance. You're nothing but a filthy mainstream girl. I bet you like to eat chocolate with your girlfriends and giggle about the latest celebrity love affair. Absurd. This lab has no need of the puppies and flowers in your head. I feel strange to be spewing this Chinibyo nonsense again, after what I've been through. Oh, is my innocence lost forever? What the hell are you talking about, you self-proclaimed mad scientist Chinibyo nutcase? It's a long time since I argued with Kurisu like this too. The thought brings a sudden pang of loneliness. After failing to save Mayuri, I sought help from this genius girl. Even though her words were at times harsh, she supported and encouraged me to the end. But now, all that has vanished along with the time we spent with Suzuha. Thank you for your help, Kurisu. I silently give her my sincere gratitude. Garu? Is he clacking away? I finished typing on the X68000's keyboard inside, then turned to the Divergent smear sitting on the shelf. The display reads 0.409431%. Even if we hit the D-mail, like, how much divergence would that really change? Might raise it. Because, like, sending Suzuha back to 1975 boosted it from, like, what, 0.33 to 0.4? So if we send the D-mail, it might become, like, 0.46. And then we still have, like, a shit ton left to go. What does that mean? The world line is like this piece of yarn. Countless possible world lines exist in quantum superposition. branching out to infinities of possible world lines.
メーターの数値が 1% を超えた時
When the meter reads over 1%,
ベータ世界線にたどり着
made
い
it
た
to
こと
the
に
beta world line. You know what's interesting? So I was also watching this anime called Gnosia, right? Which is based on the game Gnosia. But that's besides the point. The point is that they use the term world line as well. Like, in, I think, Western, like, fiction, sci-fi, we tend to say, like, multiverse. And multiverses tend to work a little different from the way the world line seems to be working in, I guess, Japanese sci-fi. I don't know. I guess it wasn't, the world line wasn't super explored in Gnosia. I don't know if it's kind of like the yarn example that Suzuha gave. I just noticed, I don't know, different terminology, generally speaking.
アトラクタフィールドアルファの範
If
囲
you escape the alpha
ベ
attractor
ータ世界
field
線に到達す
and
れば
reach a beta world line,
収束する結果
then the
も
results will change.
そう 1% を突破さ
Yes,
えで
reach
きたら
1% divergence.
椎名真由里は
And you'll save Shinamairi. So Shinamairi is still not safe. Or at least her safety is not guaranteed until you get 1% divergence. Then does that mean I haven't saved her yet? My guess is that she was just giving a safe estimate, because like what is she gonna say? Well, if you hit 0.5%, then Mairi is saved, and then it's not 0.5, she still gets killed. So of course she's just gonna say 1%, because like, what can you, like how safe can you be, right? Better to overshoot than undershoot. Divergence is still less than 1%. Is the world still converging on Mairi's death? No, it can't be. It can't be. I mean, nothing happened yesterday. Mairi's here, safe and sound. So nothing will happen to her. Nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god, death flag. Something's gonna happen. Also, I'm gonna check my fucking phone, because every time the characters like ramble on like this, where they tend to repeat themselves and get into thought loops, usually you're able to like use your phone. I want to believe that, but the doubt within my heart is growing thick and black. I can hardly think about anything else now. No matter how hard I stare at, the number on the meter doesn't change a digit. So far, reading Steiner is only activated after we've sent past changing emails. What about when I time leap? The vertigo I feel when I time leap might be caused by reading Steiner, or maybe it's just a side effect of the memory transfer. It's impossible to know. In any case, I prepared for the worst. I've already set the time leap machine's timer to send my memories 3 hours into the past. And with Daru's help, I found a remote for the 42-inch CRT downstairs. Oh. A precious phone wave experiments made a hole in the floor. Instead of fixing the hole, I made it bigger. 42-inch CRT is right under the hole, so if I point the remote at the hole and press the power button, the TV turns on. Now, should things go wrong, I can time leap at a moment's notice. I also have future gadget number 4 Moad Snake on hand in case of emergency.
Okabe.
Okabe. Kurusu enters the development room.
タイムリープマシンの実験は
Didn't you say we weren't going to experiment with the time leap machine?
もしもの時のためだ。
This is just in case.
もしも
In case what? Right. I don't want to answer that. I keep praying that my fears will not be realized. It's okay, everything will be okay. They didn't attack yesterday, so they won't attack today. At the very least, we changed Mairi's fate. But still, I can't help but pray. Please let Mairi be safe. Please don't let anything happen. You know, if Moika breaks in, is there even a guarantee that part-time warrior will be there to save us? Will there be another Suzuha from the future who will jump back and take out Moika's rounders? I don't know. Probably not, if I had to guess. My prayers go unanswered. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh shit. The door slams open. 5 men burst into the lab. I recognize them. The Rounders. They aim their guns at us. I freeze. Despair seizes my heart. Why weren't you in the development room? Despair seizes my heart. My worst fears come true. Is Moika gonna be there? It's happening exactly the same as before. Yeah, because nothing really changed. I guess the IBM 5100 was supposed to be there for you guys. It wasn't there. The email he sent still sent. So they caught hold of it. Only this time Suzuha isn't here to save us. Nobody move. Hands in the air. Even the dark-skinned man's words are the same. Eventually the unpleasant clack of heels echoes down the hallway.
萌香さん、これって
Moika-san?
タイムマシンを回収
We're
させて
taking
もら
the
う。
time machine. I suppress my terror and grab Mayuri's arm. Don't move. The crew-cut man says something he hasn't before.
牧瀬クリス、岡部倫
Makise
太郎、
Kurisu, Okabe Rintaro, Hashida
3名
Ataru.
については我々と
The
一
three
緒
of
に
you
来て
will
も
come
らう。
with us.
抵抗は許されない。
You cannot resist.
とにかく来て。
Come with us.
あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。
Did she say every name or just... Yeah, just the three. You have nowhere to run.
私たちの仲間はすでに秋
We
葉
have
原
men
中に
stationed
散ら
throughout
ばっている。
Akihabara. What do I do? Should I use my concealed Moad snake right now? I use it and then time leap? But Mayuri hasn't been killed yet. There's a chance she might not be killed on this world line. I doubt it. Hey, you. Crew cut man points his gun at me. My heartbeat jumps up, cold sweat breaks out all over my body. I said hands in the air. I've only raised my left. Where are you hiding? I have to use it. Swallow my fear and activate Moad Snake. Okay, well, good thing he had that on him, or this world line would have gotten fucked. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see. The Rounders won't be able to aim through this. I have to time leap while it lasts. I grab Mayuri's hand and fumble through the smoke towards the development room. Shoot them! I hear the sound of guns firing wildly behind me. No! Suddenly, Mayuri's arm gets heavy. I trip forward and land on my face. Maya! Our hands were separated in the fall. I grope around and soon find her slender hand. Oh, Kari. Mayuri's feeble whisper reaches my ears. Was she hit? The Rounder's blind shot hit Mayuri. It hurts. Mayuri's voice quickly fades away. Strength drains from her fingers. Mayuri! Come on, get up! But Mayuri doesn't answer. I'm sorry, Mayuri. Once again, I failed to save you. I thought I succeeded, but I was wrong. I hear my teeth grinding in my head. Stop! Don't shoot me! I hear Kurisu and Dara screaming as the gunfire continues. You got hit? Short green flares at the top of my head. The top? Ooh. Press down on it with my hand. Becomes soaked away with blood. Hope I didn't take out any of your memories. It feels like someone took a saw to my skull. My ears are ringing. Stumble, I can't stand up straight. Hurry, I have to time leap. Squeeze Mayuri's limp hand one last time, then crawl to the development room. Fumble for the headgear and put it on. I point to the remote at the hole and press the power button. The TV turns on downstairs and hear people laughing on the screen. Target A. Target C secured. Run, Okabe! Run! Shit. I clench my fists in frustration. The time leap machine is already activated. The discharge phenomenon is starting. The floor begins to shake. Once again, I leap to the past. Hours ago. Good thing you had that primed. Could have been better if you're in the development room. But I guess, I don't know, hard to be sure if you're safe or not. The world collapses then reforms. Once again, I feel that odd numbness behind my eyes. The pain at the top of my head is gone. I wipe the sweat off my brow and look around. I can't see Moad Snake vapor anymore. The air is clear. Kurisu is reading a Western book like usual. Mayuri's playing a handheld game while eating a banana. Dara isn't here. Our colleague said he was going out somewhere. Can't call Daru. Okay, that sounded like a call flag. Sometimes they do that. Maya, I quickly swallow my words.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
オカリンもバナナ食べる？
You want a banana too? When I wave my hand, no. Myra tilts her head quizzically, then goes back to her game. I sink into the sofa and close my eyes. I grit my teeth, trying my hardest to hold back the urge to scream in frustration. I have to think. I erased our memories with Zuha. I changed the world line, but it wasn't enough. The divergence meter still reads 0.4%. How do I get that above 1%? Wait, if I try to solve the problem alone, it'll just end the same way. I need to consult Kurisu.
クリスちょっと
Come with me a second. I lead her out of the lab. We sit on the bench in front of the building. Suzuha's bicycle is still absent.
何なの？私の名前を普通に呼ぶなんて。
You don't normally say my name
普通じゃないの？
normally. Kurisu frowns at her own words.
変な日本語。
That came out weird.
助けてくれ
Please help me.
これはびっくり。
Now this is a shock. What? Please help me.
まさかあんたの口からそんな
I
言葉
never
が
thought
出
I'd
る
hear
なんて。
those words from you.
熱でもあるんじゃない？
Do you have a fever?
茶化すな
No jokes.
俺は本気で
I
相談して
seriously need your help.
タイムリープをしてきたの。
You time leaped, didn't you? I nod.
お前はどこまで知っている
How much do you know?
どこまでって。
How much do I know?
何？
About what?
鈴葉がジョン・タイ
How
タ
about Suzuha being John Taitor?
え？
What? Kurisu gives me a blank stare.
その発想はなかった。
It never even occurred to me. When we prevented Suzuha from leaving on August 9th, she ended up staying until August 13th, but that outcome was changed by my last D-mail. What happened during these 4 days on this world line?
タイムリープマシンは完成したか
Have you finished the time leap machine?
何言ってんの？
What are you talking
昨日
about?
私が
Finished
徹
it
夜して
yesterday
完成さ
after
せ
an
たでし
all-nighter,
ょ。
remember?
岡部はいつから飛んできたんだ？
When did you leap from?
今日の夜8時頃
8 p.m. tonight. It looks like I'll have to explain everything all over again. I told her about Myri's many deaths and about what happened to Suzuha and Moika. I also gave a summary of what Suzuha told me about the structure of the universe. Kurisu does not appear to doubt my story.
話をまとめると、
So
IBN5100 が手元に戻ってく
You
れ
win
ば
if you
勝ち。
get the IBM 5100 back. Kurisu sums up what I told her.
あくまで予測だけど、
This is just a guess.
天音さんの話を
And
逆の
maybe
視
you
点か
should
ら
look
考
at
え
what
てみればいい。
Amani-san said from the opposite angle.
IBN5100 を岡部が手に
I
入れ
think
て、
the critical change
セル
takes
にある
place
デー
when
タ
you
を
get
消
the
すその
IBM
瞬間が
5100 and erase the
分岐
data
の
in
臨界点なん
CERN's
だ。
database.
おそらくその瞬間、
That
ダイバー
instant
ジェン
is
スが
most likely when you'll
1%
achieve
オーバーに達するは
divergence
ず。
over 1%.
問題は IBN5100 が今はどこ
Problem
にあ
is
るか
where the IBM 5100 is now. Actually, it's possible, yeah, that erasing that email. The thing is, I'm not sure about that actually, because the idea is that the divergence meter is measuring from Suzuha's world line, and sending the D-mail, supposedly, according to Suzuha, is supposed to make CERN never exist. But I don't believe that. I think CERN will exist with or without knowledge of Rentaro's time leap machine.
岡部は一度 IBN5100
You've already found it once. That is,
あんたの記
if your
憶が
memories
妄想
aren't
じゃなけ
just
ればな。
illusions.
その世界線へもう一度行けることができ
If
れ
you
ば
can get back to the world line where you
必然的
first
に
obtained it,
手元に
then
戻ってく
isn't
るん
it
じゃない？
bound to return to you?
なるほ
I see.
どそうか
You're right. How are we gonna do that? In the world line where we first obtained it, we got from Yanabayashi Shrine, and that was because Faris sent the fucking D-mail that we had no clue about. And then we lost the IBM 5100.
IBN5100 は
The IBM 5100 is at the lab, and then it suddenly disappeared.
前にそのことで騒いでたわね。
You threw a fit about that
あの
earlier.
時は
I remember
岡部がついに
thinking,
妄
oh
想と
god,
現実の区
Okabe
別
has
がつかなくなった
finally
こと
lost his ability
心
to
の中で
distinguish
もうもっと
delusions from reality.
アメリカかぶれめ
You're such a wannabe American. What do you mean, oh god? Oh, I get it. Christian is a Christian. Haha. Christian looks at me in disdain as soon as his words leave my lips.
誰がうまいこと言えと言った。
That's terrible.
俺も口に出してから後
I
悔した
regret it too. This is no time for puns.
それでクリスティーナ
So
お前
Christina,
はこう言いたい
let me see if I understand what you're saying.
俺たちが生じさせてしまった世界の
If we
歪み
reverse all the D-mails
これまでに世界線を
that
変動さ
cause
せ
the world
た全て
lines
の
to
DNA を打ち
change,
消していけば IBN5100 を
that will return us to the world line where I found the IBM 5100 at Yanabayashi Shrine. From what I've experienced so far, I'm confident the IBM 5100's disappearance in the lab wasn't due to theft. After all, I was sleeping at the lab. Whenever I wasn't around, another labman was. The lab was occupied every hour of the day. It would have been impossible for someone to steal that heavy computer without anyone noticing. It makes more sense to assume that a D-mail caused us to diverge from the world line where I found the IBM 5100 at Yanabayashi Shrine.
あくまで仮説だけど、私はあ
It's
んた
still
の
a
説明だけをも
hypothesis.
と
I
に
only
判
came
断
to
して
that
いるから。
conclusion based on your explanation.
もしあんたが事実誤認をしていた
If
り、
you're mistaking
私を
your
騙そうと
facts,
していたり、
deceiving me,
妄想を垂れ流
or
してい
shooting
た場合
off
は、
delusions,
この仮説はあっ
then
け
this
なく破綻する。
hypothesis will fail. This system of mine has no confidence in me at all.
この仮説を盲目的に信
You
じ
can't
ても
just
らっても
blindly follow this hypothesis either.
保険はいくつかあるとはいえ、
You may have a
う
safety
かつな
net,
行動をとって、
but
も
if
し
you
も
get careless
罪
and
に
leave
なってし
yourself
まった
without a
ら、
way out,
マユリを二度と助けられなく
then
な
you'll
る
never
と
get
か。
another chance to save Mairi. Know that I'd ask for Zuha's opinion too if she were here, but in this world line she traveled to 1975 on the night of August 9th. There's no way I can speak to her now.
どうして IBN5100 が消えたのか。これまでに送っ
Why
た
the
D メールの
IBM
中
5100
でどれが
disappear? Which of the D-mails
IBN5100 が
caused
消え
its
た原因なのか。
disappearance?
それを
Faris.
突き止めるのが解を
Figure that
導
out
くた
and
め
you're
の
well
近
on your
道
way to finding the solution. What the fuck did Faris send?
わからないのは
Everyone started being some Rynet fucking fanatic after she sent that. And all the Moe stores were gone. What I don't understand is how we delayed the timing of Mairi's death by exactly 24 hours.
確かに気になるね。
True.
ダイバージェンス
That
が
is
変わったことが関係してるのかな。
Maybe it's related to the change in
バタフライエ
divergence.
フェクトの可能性がある
It。could be the butterfly
それなら
effect.
ほんの些細な
If
原
that's the
因で
case,
も
any
結果に
trivial
は大
change
きな誤
produces a
差が生じる。
significantly deviant result. Was the... No, I was gonna say, was the time leap machine made exactly 24 hours later? But then that's not the case, because you said it was made yesterday, which would have been the same exact day. That didn't change. And even if it did change, even if it was pushed 24 hours later, why was that pushed 24 hours later? Right, you could just... So, yeah, I don't know. Moot question.
とにかく慎重な
Anyway,
行動が大
it's
切。
important to act with
不用意な
discretion.
ことはしない方がいい。
Don't do anything careless.
例えば、一
Your
番危
death,
険なのは
Okabe, is the
あんたが
worst
死ぬこと。
that could possibly happen.
世界線を越えて記憶を継続
You're
できるのは
probably the only
おそらく
person
岡部だけ
who
だか
can
ら。
remember previous
あん
world
たが死ん
lines.
だら
If you
誰
die,
も助けられ
they
なくなる
consider
と思いな
Mairi
さい。
dead for good. Yeah, reading Steiner is kind of indispensable here.
絶対に死な
Don't
ない。
die, okay?
もしかして心
You're
配
not
してくれ
worried
てる
about me, are you?
何それ。
Don't be ridiculous. Why should I care?
そんなわけないでしょ。
I'm not worried about you,
勘違い
okay?
するな。
Don't get the wrong idea, Baka.
つまり死ぬなって言ったのはあんたが
I
貴
just
重な
want
被
to
験者
lose
だから
a
よ。
valuable test subject. That's
そうな
all.
の。
Yeah.
世界線云々はともか
That
く
brain of yours
あんたのそ
is
の
accumulated
何度もタイム
memory
リープしてい
spanning
ながら
world lines
記憶が
and
継続
time
してる脳っ
leaps.
てのは
It's a
脳科学
precious
史を塗り
sample
替え
that
るくら
can
い貴重
rewrite
な
the
サンプルであっ
history
て
of brain science.
あんたの脳をマッピングして
I want to
一
map
体
your
何が
brain,
どうなってるのか
find out just
確か
what's
めたい気
going
分
on in there.
だから引き続き
In
実
other
験を
words,
ガンガンやってくれ
your
ると
time
私と
leaping
しても
helps
助
me
かるわ
too,
け
after
タイム
all.
リープマシンはいわば
The time leap
私の
machine
研
is
究の
the
成果
fruit
で
of
もあ
my
るんだから
research. So to speak, and I...
落ち着け
Calm down. Krisha turns away with a sour expression. This system might can be difficult sometimes. Anyway, I consider her hypothesis. In order to return to the world line where I found the IBM 5100 at Yanabayashi Shrine, we need to cancel all the D-mails we sent so far. No, you need to cancel one specific D-mail, genius. Come on. You still have some time on the board. Think about it. The theory is sound. I've got nothing else to go on. I check the clock. It's 6:42 p.m. Only 1 hour until Moika's raid. I decide to time leap once more to the afternoon of the 13th, just before the time leap machine is completed.
クリスティーナ
Christina,
お前の案を
I'm
試
going
して
to
み
give
る
this plan of yours a shot.
そう
Oh, great. Take Cruz's hand and grasp it firmly.
お前には何度も助け
You've
ら
been
れ
a
ている
great help.
いつもすまない
Sorry for the trouble.
謝るの
Don't apologize,
調
dummy.
子狂うで
It's confusing.
そもそも
Besides,
前に
I
あんたを
don't
助
even
けたこと
remember
なんて
helping you before.
私はちっとも覚えてないのよ
How are you going to take
どう責任取ってくれ
responsibility
るの
for this? Why is she getting mad at me? I just don't understand her.
できれば覚えておきたかった
I wish I could remember too.
そうすればあんたの情けない姿を
Then I'd always have something to rub your nose in.
お前は実に性格
You
が
really have an awful personality.
あんたが言うな
You're one to talk. With that, I leap 28 hours into the past. Why did he pick this specific time? He said before the time leap machine was made. I guess that's a surefire shot that you're not gonna get murked by Moika, but could have went 48, but I guess there'd be a lot more explaining to do. So time leap complete. I'm standing in the lab as usual. My brain feels like it's been pinched. I endure the pain as I check my watch. It's 1:47 p.m. Did he get punched in the face at this time? Cruz is almost done with the time leap machine, and Myri is almost done with Lukaka's costume. They should both be done in about 10 minutes. Oh shit, could I call them? I leave the lab and sit on the bench in front of the Bronto workshop. Dude, I am like hyper paranoid about who I can call now. I'll leave the lab and sit on the bench in front of the Bronto workshop. Let's go over the plan. Cancel all the D-mails. I've changed the past so far. This is everything in my inbox. Can I cancel these? How do I do that? Okay. Of course, that includes the emails sent by people other than me. Specifically, I'm only concerned with the emails that triggered reading Steiner. We sent several of them as experiments. For example, Operation Urge Stage 2, the Lotto 6 experiment involved one such email. Okay. Well, I already sent some of them, right? So there's nothing I can do. I guess the Lotto one, something I sent to myself. Stop pursuit, Siren trap. Oh. Of course, Rintaro doesn't remember him receiving that message because it's overwritten. But the real problem is what other people sent. Myri and Cruz haven't sent any emails. Taru sent his past self a strategy to win the Forest Cup. But reading Steiner didn't activate, so divergence must not have changed. That leaves 3 emails to deal with. Those sent by Moika, Lukaku, and Forrest. The most problematic is the one Forrest sent, which is also the most recent. I have no idea what it said, so I don't know how to cancel it. Forrest's email caused a dramatic change to Akiba. So, when you mean cancel, you mean send an email that tells Rentaro to ignore it, essentially. All of the Moe stores disappeared. That's my only hint. I'm the only one who remembers how things were before the change, so I won't get an answer from Forrest even if I ask her directly. But still, I have to at least try. I should get in touch with her. I don't know if I should have done that. Let me check the guide. Does it matter? Looking at chapter 7. What's the difference between calling and doing this? It's Okabe, it's urgent, contact me, there's no time. I send it. I try to sit and stare at the screen waiting. I tried sending 3 mails and calling 4 or 5 times. But 30 minutes past that single response. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Unable to hide my frustration and storm off towards Forrest's apartment. Interesting. I arrived at the tall apartment building soaked in sweat. I've been running an awful lot lately. It's made me realize how out of shape I am. I wish I worked out more. This complex has an automatic lock, so I have to call up from the lobby intercom. I enter the number for Forrest's apartment, and a man's calm voice soon replies. May I ask who's calling? Judging by the voice, it's not Forrest's dad, but her butler.
岡部と言います。
My name's Okabe.
フェイリーじゃなくて、
I'd like to speak with
ルミホさんに
Fairy.
お会いしたいんですが。
I mean Rumiho-san. I regret to inform you that the young mistress is currently out.
じゃあ今どこに？
Where is she now? I'm afraid I cannot answer that. It may be someone with whom she does not wish to interact with.
前に一度ここには遊びに来てま
Been
す
here
よ。
before, remember? Of course, sir. However, still cannot disclose location of the young mistress. Please contact her directly. He's also trying to end the conversations. I panicked to get the last word in.
待ってください。フェイリスと大至急連絡を取りたいんですけど。
Please wait. I've been trying to get in touch with Ferris, but she's not returning my calls or emails. Please try again some other time. Frustrated by this new turn of events, my anger threatens to boil over. Damn inflexible geezer. I'll leave the lobby. May Queen plus Neon Square doesn't exist on this world line. Ferris isn't responding to my calls or emails either. Where could she be? Underneath the incandescent heat of the sun, I suddenly get an idea. Daru, if anyone knows where Ferris is, it'll be that stalker of hers. I can call here too? It's crazy. Yeah, Green? Huh, it's awfully noisy on the other end of the phone. But I don't care about that.
ダリオ、フェイリスが今どこにい
Or
るか
do you happen to know where Forrest is right now?
フェイリスタン
Faristan.
1秒でも早く連絡を取りたいのだ。
I need to talk to her right now.
今すぐは無
Right
理だ
now?
ね
That's not gonna happen.
場所さえ教えてくれればいい。
Just tell me where
フェ
she
イリスの行き
is.
そうな場所ぐらい。
Keep tabs on her at all times, don't you? At the Rhinet tournament?
どこにいるかなら知ってる
I know where she is, sure.
どこだ？
Where?
どこにいる？
Where is she?
UPX の会
The
場
UPX assembly hall. UPX? Look up. Staying right in front of the UPX.
会場とはなんだ？
Why the assembly hall?
今日はライネット AB グラちゃんの
Today's the finals of the Rhinet ABGC.
ライネット AB グラちゃん。
Rhinet ABGC?
ライネットアクセスバト
Show
ラー
for Rhinet Access Battlers Grand Championship. Duh.
日本中のライネッターが参加してる大会の決勝戦だを
It's the finals, man. Farston is participating.
ちなみにフェイリスタンは今年
Farston was the winner of
冬の
this year's
グラチャンの優
Winter
勝者でもあるんで
Grand Championship, so she's the defending
これ
champion.
豆知識
Just so you know,
決勝戦。
she's in the finals?
で僕は今まさにそれを
I'm here
会場
too,
で観戦中
spectating.
つうか今まさにフェイリスタ
The
ンが
match has
デュエル
already
中なわけ
started.
だが
Man. So that's why.
今から行く。何階だ？
I'm headed there now. What floor?
オカリンチケット持ってんの
Do you have a ticket?
持っていないが、なんとかなるだろ
No, but I'll manage.
それ無理警備がめっちゃ厳重だし
I don't know, man. Security's pretty tight. Someone posted threats on 4chan.
オカリンは入れない
Pretty sure you're
まだ
not getting in.
う。それなら外に出てきてくれ。
And you come out. I'm in front of the UPX.
お前のチケットを
Can
貸
you
してほし
lend
い。
me your ticket?
だが断る
But I refuse.
4時までには終わるから
We'll end
手
at
待ち
4.
してれば会えん
So
じゃ
can you
ね
just wait until then?
おい、誰？
Hey, Daru. That inflexible bastard. Looks like I don't have a choice. All I can do is wait like Daru suggested. So it wouldn't have changed anything. That's what I'm getting. 4 p.m. Tons of people spew out of the building. And mostly parents of children, but they're also men and women in their 20s and 30s. Seems like a wide customer base. Some people are dressed in cosplay, and others are carrying Rhinet goods in paper bags. They're the ones you expect to be here. Maybe I should try calling Forrest again. Why won't she pick up? My frustration peaks. I tell myself to calm down, but it doesn't work. One obstacle after another, I'm on the verge of losing it. I pace back and forth to watch the exiting crowd. Try calling Dar again, but now even he's not answering. Looks like I don't have a choice.
ちょっとすいません。
Excuse me. I approached several men gathered near the UPX entrance. They've got tattered leather jackets and excessive silver accessories. Not the sort of people I usually hang out with.
ライネットチャンピオンのフェイリスさんは
Do you know where Rhinet
今どこにいる
champion
か知ってますか？
Farson is?
ああ
Who the fuck? Why is his artwork so... Like, am I crazy? He looks like not really well drawn. It's like a... It's like you took him from something else and just plopped him in here. Ah? Suddenly give me dangerous looks.
ライネットチャンピオンのフェイリ
Rhinet
スさん
champion Farson.
聞いたかよお前
Oh, you guys hear that? Is he in cosplay? Man tosses a grin to the other members of his posse. Snobby, unpleasant laughter resounds. Struggle to suppress my anger.
知っているなら教えてほしいんですが
If you know, then please tell me. Now the man directs his grin towards me.
てめえあの元チャンプの仲間か
What, you're a friend of the former champ? Man who seems to whisper to Gaia to shine more? It's probably a reference to something who I don't know. Former champ? Oh, he's the champ? While I'm puzzling this out, the man suddenly steps right up in my face. Ugh, punched you. Something smashes into my forehead. Stars explode behind my eyes. Fall onto my back. It's hot above my brows. A branding iron is pressed to it. I quickly face a dull throbbing. Finally realized that this nutcase headbutted me. What the hell? Why would he do that? This guy just a typical Do-kyun, a delinquent who needlessly provocative behavior is kicking in? Or is he a Forest hater? People who post negative comments about someone or something on the internet, they appear in places where fans of people or things gather and provoke them by posting derogatory things. It's not rare for them to cause emotional debate among fans. Is he the guy who posted the threat or whatever? I staggered to my feet. The man stoops to pick up his hat, which fell off when he headbutted me. That's when I see it. Right on the top of his head, there's a small space devoid of hairs. No way I could miss it. A bald spot. Man with bald spot who seems to whisper to guy shine more. Sorry, but you asked for it. It made my dirty heart ache to hear you call that pussy a champion. Get it? Don't you ever call that disgusting cat girl a champion to my face again. Not unless you want your body and soul frozen by yours truly. The king of the streets. One and only. Black absolute 0, 4 degrees Celsius. If it's 4 degrees Celsius, then it's not absolute 0, genius. What the hell is this guy talking about? He's also living in his own stupid world. The name's 4 degrees Celsius. That's Shido, you get me? I'm the toughest and coolest. I'm the strongest and coolest Rhinetter to ever rule the streets of Akiba. Nobody comes close. Nobody. Did you know? Dry ice is so cold it burned. It's not a burn, it's a frostbite. What? I point out the scientific truth. The man with the bald spawn's lackeys get pissed. This doesn't look good. I don't have time to get into a fight. I decided to stage a tactical retreat. Afterwards, I go to the assembly hall and ask the staff about Forest. No luck. When I try calling Daru again, it says Moo, she went home already in a bummed out voice. I return to Forest's apartment building and ring the intercom again. The butler responds once more. May I ask who's calling? I mean, surely they made me go through all that for a reason. That man with bald spot guy is probably gonna fucking appear again. Be a bitch. It's Okabe. Has Forest from Mio-san returned? Just a moment. Sounds like she's home. The intercom goes silent for a while. And then the door's automatic lock opens, allowing me inside the elevator hall. Please come up, sir. The young mistress will see you. I give him my thanks and hurry into the elevator. The butler guides me into the bedroom. Forest is sitting on the sofa, hugging her knees. She doesn't look up even when I approach. Fairies. Finally. There's something I need to ask you. She looks exhausted, like all the life has been drained out of her. I've never seen Forest like this. What happened? You look down. This can't be happening, yeah. Why did Forest have to lose, Nyan? Pulling those guys had used underhanded tricks on me. Yeah. They ganged up on Forest. I even promised Papa I'd win. He's probably disappointed me, Nya. I'm too ashamed to show my face, Nya. What is she saying? No, wait. I think I get it. I recall what happened after Forest's final match in the Rhinet Championship. That leather-clad asshole called her the former champ. I guess that means she lost, and that's why she's depressed. I feel bad for Forest, but I don't have time to deal with this. Fairies, listen to me. Face blinks her eyes repeatedly when I grab her by the shoulders. Her eyes are glazed and empty of light.
お前は以前
A couple of days ago, you used a time machine we invented to send a
そのことを
email.
覚えているか
Do you remember that?
はにゃ
Hanya? I knew. Oh my god, okay. I knew it was useless, but I had to ask. Forrest doesn't remember. In fact, from her perspective, it never happened. How do I explain?
例えば考えてみて
Let's say, for
こ
example,
の空き場にはもともと
that there used to be tons of stores for anime otaku here in Hakiba.
もし仮にお前が
And let's say you used a time machine
そんな
and
空き場を
changed
今
that
のような
Akiba
電気街に
into the
したら
electric town it is today.
どういう方法
How would you do it? I know it's a really cryptic question. But I can't think of a better way.
タイムマシン
Forrest murmurs with a blank expression on her face.
タイムマシン
Time machine. She repeats the same phrase. Forrest's eyes gradually regain their brightness, and then all at once.
今日ま
Kyoma. She presses up against me.
で何を
Whoa, what? She smells good. Forrest's cat ears tickle my nose. I go stiff, not knowing what to do about the sudden turn of events. Forrest looks up at me. She looks so desperate, I feel my heart pound faster.
タイムマシンって本当なのかにゃ
Is it a real time machine, yeah?
ああ事実だ
Yeah, it's real. Forrest stares at me even more intensely like she's trying to peer into my soul.
信じるにゃ
I believe you, Nyan. Just when I get the feeling she believed me way too easily, she suddenly starts clutching her head. I'm about to remember.
思い出しそうにゃ
Yeah? Huh?
フェイリスは
Fairies
タイム
remembers
マシン
using
使
the
ってい
time
る気
machine.
がするのにゃ
Nyan? Does she have reading Steiner too?
本当か
What? Really?
フェイリスは
Fairies got on the time machine
ビュー
and it went zoom and
何
what?
お前が使ったのは過去へ送ること
But
の
you
でき
didn't
る
write
Dメール
anything.
な
You
んだ
sent a D-mail to the past. Oh, is she a time traveler too? No way, right? Or she? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, starting to remember more and more. Yeah. Farson holds her head and looks at me with tears in her eyes.
頭が
My head hurts.
痛いにゃ
Yeah,
これはどういう
what's
ことだ
going on here? Does Farce have reading Steiner too? I don't know. I need to find out, but how? Calm down. I need to think. Should I contact Kurisu, or should I?
今日ま
Kyoma.
フェイリスは
Fairy says.
フェイリスは
Fairy says. Fairy continues to cling to me. All I can do is hold her warm, soft, slender body in my arms. I need to make her remember somehow.
頭の中がぐ
My
ちゃぐ
brains
ちゃ
are
にな
turning
り
to
そうに
mush, Nya.
しっかりしろ
Hang in there.
俺にできることはなんだ
Is there anything I can do?
勝てれば
If I win.
勝てれば思い出
If
せ
I
るかも
win, I might remember, Nya.
何
What?
かつて
Win? Win what?
バイラルアタッカーズにゃ
Today's match, Nyan.
今日の決勝の相手
Against
だ
the
ったにゃ
viral attackers, Nya.
でも卑怯な妨害行為にあって
I only
負けちゃった
lost
のに
because they're underhanded tricks, Nya.
そのせいでフェイリスは
And now
頭の
my
中
head
が
is
ぐ
all
ちゃぐちゃ
mushy.
で思い出すも
So
の
I
も
can't
思い出せ
remember
ないにゃ
anything.
お願いにゃ今日ま
Please,
フ
Kyoma.
ェイリスは
I think that if I win the
決勝に
match,
勝てさえすれば全部思
I'll
い出すと
remember
思うのに
everything.
だからタイムマシンを使わせて
So please, Nyan, let me use the time machine. Is this what she was embarrassed about fucking losing? She didn't seem all depressed the first time we showed up.
お前
By the way,
ちなみにこれは演
this
技じゃ
isn't
ない
an act, right?
何のこと
An
か
act?
にゃ
What do you mean, yeah? Don't tell me she just wants to use the time machine to win her Rhinet match. Considering her personality, it's actually pretty likely. After all, this is a girl who twists men around her finger.
ひどいにゃ
You're awful, yeah. And then first starts crying into my chest.
フェイリ マ
Even
の
though
ために
Forrest is trying her
一
best
生
to
懸命思い出そうと
remember
してるのに
for you.
それを演技だなんて言われて
You called me a
傷
liar.
ついたに
It
ゃ
hurts, Neon.
いや、すまない。
No, I'm sorry. Tears emerge from the corners of her eyes. I have no idea what to do in this situation. Judging by tears, I don't think she's lying. There's really no basis to theories she'll remember if she wins the Rhinet tournament. Let me check something. Is this when I tell Kurisu to, like, send a message? No? Okay.
お願いにゃ
Please, Nia. Forrest whispers into my ear.
フェイリスを
Help
勝たせ
Aries
てほしい
win.
のにゃ
Neon? Immediately after I feel something warm and wet on my earlobe. Forrest brushes her teeth against my ear, sending electricity through my entire body. Whoa! Wait! I get it, okay. Quick pull away from Forrest. That was dangerous, almost exploded.
わかった、フェイリス。
Okay, Forrest, we'll do it your way.
本当かにゃ
For real, Nia?
あ
Yeah.
あ、どうしても。
I need you to
記憶を取り
remember
戻してもらいたけ
whatever
ど
it takes. Forrest tries to throw her arms around me, but I quickly evade. She face dives into the sofa awkwardly.
ふにゃ
Hanya,
なんで避けるにゃ
why do you dodge, Nia?
いや、 お前が慣れ慣れしす
You're
ぎる。
being way too familiar. I'm not good at dealing with Farah. She's using me here, I'm sure. I'm being tricked, aren't I? I shake my head, even so I have no choice but to help her win the tournament. Try anything that could possibly kill the results. As long as I keep doing that, I'll find a solution eventually. I have to believe that.
これから俺は今日の朝へと飛ん
I'm going
で
to
お前
leave
に
to
助
this
言を与え
morning.
る。これでお前
Give
は
you some
決勝に
advice
勝てる
that'll
は
allow you to win.
ず。それでいいな。
How's that?
メールを送るんじゃないのかな
Not sending a mail, Nyan?
すでに我がラボでは意識を
Our
確
lab
保
has
と
developed a
Time
device
leap
for
させる
time
ことが可
leaping
能
or
な装
sending
置
your
を開発済み
consciousness
だ。
to the past.
すごいにゃつまり
Awesome.
強くてニューゲー
So
ムっ
it's
て
like
ことだ
New
にゃ
Game Plus, yeah?
そういうことだ。
Yeah, that's it. Don't play along, whatever you do, don't play along. Uh-oh, she wants to send her consciousness to the past.
だったらそれを使って
So
フ
far
ェ
as
イ
use
リス
it
を
to
今日
go
の
back
朝
to
に飛
this
ばしてくれれ
morning,
ばバッチ
it'll
リ
solve everything, yeah?
ダメだ。
We can't.
なんでにゃ
Why not, Nyan?
タイムリープマシンは
I can't let
俺以外
anyone
の
else
誰に
use
も
the
使わせ
time
る
leap
気はない。
machine.
今日まあずるい
No
な
fair, Nia.
あれはおいそれと使っていい
It's
もの
not
じゃない。
something to be used lightly.
危険なものなんだ。
It's dangerous. Because you have to fail once so far, but my luck might not last forever. Suzuha lost her memories after traveling in a broken time machine. Her time machine was different, of course, but something similar could happen with the time leap machine. Considering the time leap machine's low budget and rush schedule, it wouldn't be surprising if it broke somehow. And there's one more thing. I shouldn't allow anyone else to change the past. My goal is to return to the world line with the IBM 5100 and use it to escape from the Alpha Attractor field. The fewer changes made, the better.
過去は俺が
I'll be the one responsible for changing the past.
俺を信じろ。
Trust me, Forrest.
わかったにゃ
Okay, yeah. Does it say GTX down there? So is that a graphics card? Good. I brace my wobbling feet. As my vision recovers, I check the clock. It's 10:38 a.m. The time leap was successful. According to Forrest, she lost the match at a cleverly concealed interference from the opposing team. Forrest told me how to counter that, her plan.
サングラスと耳栓を決
Bring
勝前の
Forrest
フェイリスに渡
sunglasses
し
and
てほしいにゃ
earplugs before the match, Nyan.
そうすれば妨害なんてへっちゃ
Then
ら
I
で
can ignore the
100% 勝
distractions
てるにゃ
and win for sure, yeah? I wonder if she's right. No, what? No, now's not the time to doubt. Forrest said she would arrive at the assembly hall around 12. I head to UPX, make sure to buy sunglasses and earplugs on the way. So there's still half an hour before the tournament begins, but there's already a line outside of UPX. I didn't think there'd be so many participants since it's already the finals, but it turns out there's another tournament for the general public at the same time. The opening act, so to speak. The participants enter the hall through a different entrance than the spectators. I'm at the participant entrance waiting for Faris to make her appearance. After about 15 minutes, Faris appears. She lives right next door to UPX, so she's got a lot of leeway time-wise. She's got her cat ears and her maid uniform on. It feels strange to see her wearing that uniform despite Maid Queen not existing on this world line. Faris's eyes open wide when she sees me.
ここで何してるにゃ
Kyoma, what are you doing here, Nya?
お前に会いたくて
I
待って
waited here because I want to see you. Hanya!
もしかしてそ
Are
れ
you confessing your love for me? I don't know what to do if you confess right before such an important match, Nyan.
なんでだよ
Don't be
勘違いするな
ridiculous.
そんなわけ
Why
が
would
あ
I
るか
confess to you?
今日の京馬はノリが
You're
悪い
awfully serious today,
いつもな
Nya.
らもっと言い返してくれ
Usually you
は
play
ずにゃ
along more, Nya. I don't have time to be hoeing Kyomo now.
決勝前でナーバスな
I'm
んだから
nervous about the
もっ
finals,
と盛り上げてほしい
so
に
I
ゃ
want to lift my spirits, Nyan. She doesn't look nervous.
いいから聞いてくれフェイリス
Please just listen to
これ
me,
はお前が
Faris.
決勝で勝つための
This
重
is
要なことなん
important
だ
for your victory.
重要でも
Important.
京馬はライネットのルール
But you don't
ちっ
even
と
know
も
the
知らない
rules of
はずにゃ
Rhinet, yeah?
いやルールとか
It's
そ
not
ういう
about the
問題じゃな
rules
く
or
てな
anything like that.
じゃあなんなのにゃ
What is it, yeah? She peers at me with questioning eyes. I better give her the goods before I screw this
こ
up.
れを受け取ってくれ
Take these with you. I try handing over the sunglasses and earplugs upon the way here, but Faris pulls back as if on guard.
京馬
Kyoma?
なんかキモい
That's
ね
lame, yeah? How rude.
普通プレゼントならもっと喜ばれるよ
You're supposed to bring nicer presents, like,
そうじゃない
it's not a
これ
present.
は妨害対策なんだ
These are countermeasures.
にゃ
Yeah?
いいかよく聞け
Listen good.
俺は未来から来た
I came from the future.
知ってるにゃ
I know, yeah.
何
What? She knows? How? Why?
ちなみにフェイリスは宇宙から来た
Faris
の
came
にゃ
from space, yeah? Don't forget, this is Faris Nyan we're dealing with.
冗談を言ってるわけじゃない
I'm not joking around
俺
here.
は確かに今
I
日の夕方
seriously
の9時か
left
ら
here
飛んできた
from
んだよ
6 this evening.
今日のライネットグラちゃん決勝の結果を
I know the outcome of
俺は知って
today's
いる
Rhinet GC final.
聞かなくてもわかるにゃ
Don't tell me overwhelming victory for Faris.
いや
No,
お前は負けた
you lose.
にゃおー
Faris frowns.
だがそれは敵
That's
チームの
only
妨害であ
because
った
of
せい
the
だ
opposing team's
だからその妨害
interference.
からフェイリスを守るため
So to
に
protect you,
こうしてサングラスと
I
耳栓を
bought
持
you
って
these
きたわけだ
sunglasses and earplugs. I desperately try to convince her, Faris just hangs her head, making it hard to read her expression.
聞いているのか
Are you listening? I grab Faris' slender shoulders. She's shaking.
フェイリス
Faris?
うにゃ
Huh?
ー京馬のにゃんばか
Kyoma, you meanie! And then she suddenly explodes.
今日はフェイリスにとっては大事な
This is a very important match for Faris, yeah? How dare you say I'll lose, yeah? You're being mean. Are you a viral attacker spy, yeah?
いや
No,
だから
no, look.
実力で負け
It
たわけ
wasn't
で
your
はなく
fault you lost. It's... yeah. Not listen, Yan. After a swift kick to my shin, Faris turns her back to me in a huff. Damn you, Kakarot, for once in your life, listen to me.
待て
Wait.
待てってば
I said wait.
どうしてもお前に勝ってもらわなければ困
I
るの
need
だ
you to win no matter what.
だから
Like I said, there's no way I can lose, yeah?
それにそんなキモい目
And I don't want to wear those ugly glasses, yeah? Faris needs to be cute at every moment. My fans are counting on me, yeah? Crap, she's getting angry at me now. Faris shakes me off and runs to the participant entrance. I'm not a participant, so if she makes it inside, that's the end of it.
話を最後まで聞いてくれ
Hear me out. Bearing the pain in my shin, I force my way in front of Faris and stand in her
フェイ
way.
リス
Forest, please.
これには
Mari's life depends on it. Someone come here, Nya. Help me, Nyan. Forest suddenly starts shouting. She grabs the attention of the surrounding participants and spectators, and staff members are gathering. Crap, I can't talk about the time machines or Mari's life with this much attention around us. But unless I can get Forest to listen to me, there's no way I can undo her email. What should I do? Is there something I can do on my fucking phone, dog? Daru? Give it to Daru? I don't know.
ずいぶん余裕かま
You
してる
seem
じ
to
ゃ
have
ね
an
えか
awful lot of
チャン
time on your hands, eh, champion? That smug voice. A tall man dressed entirely in black walks up to us with a grin on his face. Whenever he takes a step, all of his silver accessories jingle. And dramatically takes off his sunglasses, revealing the face of a guy who gave me trouble before. If I'm not mistaken, he called himself 4 degrees Celsius or something like that.
ストリートに舞い降りた
Yeah, swooping down onto the street, I'm the black peacock of the Rhinetter realm.
俺の名はシド
I think it's 4 degrees Celsius.
数字の4に
That's Shido. Shido, you get me?
バイラルアタッカー
I'm the leader of the viral attackers.
バイラルアタッカーズ
The viral attackers? Viral attackers? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. That's right. They're Forrest's opponents this match. They're trying to start a fight now. Okay, I have to respond to these. Give me a second. So this is titled You're Delusional, I Know. Are you seriously considering electronic locks and card keys? Who has that kind of money? You're being delusional. As usual, you need to face reality for a change. Never said anything about electronic locks and card keys. Where did that come from? Oh, I get it. It must be an effect of time leaping. Oh, she's time leaping? Yes, money is a problem. Sponsor a lab with your thesis publication. My seriously, I'm desperate here. Reality. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. The Q Secret CERN is after us. I need your help. Really? Isn't that obvious? Okay, well... that's what I'm supposed to respond with. I'm trying to start a fight now. This is a guy who headbutts people out of nowhere. He seems to hate Forrest for some reason. Seriously, you disappoint me, champion. You flirt with the system, but that's just noise to my heart. And yet here you are, before the match, soaking in the corrupted love of that worthless man. You put on the airs of a Siamese cat, but with this duel today, I'll dye that white fur of yours jet black. Gaia has thus whispered. A black cat is a sign of disaster. My black radiance shall outshine your shadow, ushering in a new generation of Rhinet. Women are already slaves to the living rock mind that is myself. Damn, this guy can talk, though I have no idea what he's saying. Forrest seems to be thinking the same thing. Why is everyone getting in Forrest's way, yeah? I can't hear myself think, yeah? With that said, she quickly tries to enter the hall, but I grab her hand to detain her. Varys, I told you to wait. Pause off. I'm begging you. Please listen to what I'm saying. Hey, don't you dare disregard the man closest to the truth of Rhinet. It's none of your business. Go away. The hell you say? Don't you know I'm the black nobleman of the Rhinet realm? Weren't you the black peacock of the Rhinet realm? Get your story straight.
黒いクジャクであり黒い貴公
And the
子
black peacock nobleman.
ライネ
This
ットの
black
象
is the
徴だ
symbol of Rhinet. What the fuck is this guy even saying? Personal posters all have a blue and white motif. It doesn't look like black is the image color to me. Oh, I get it. You just like to say black.
にしやがって
You think you're so
決勝
smart.
のデュエル前に
I'm gonna dye that pussy black before the duel even starts. 4C approaches an angry look on his face. I'm the one who should be angry. My life hangs in the balance. Force isn't cooperating either. I can't believe this is happening. How can I get this guy to go away? After a moment's consideration, I decide to face on his Ho and Kiyoma.
俺に触れたらどうなるか知ってるか
You know what will happen if you
ドラ
touch
イアイ
me.
スは肌も焼け
Dry ice burns.
それはやけどではなく
That's
凍傷だ
frostbite, you idiot.
フェイリスにちょっか
I'm
いをか
telling
け
you
て
to
くるなと
stop messing with Faris.
ポエムなら
Save your bullshit for someone who cares. I hear giggles from all around.
笑われてるぜメス
And
猫
they're
の汚れ
laughing
た
at you,
ラ
you
マ
corrupt pussy. Lamont. You corrupt pussy, Lamont. Okay. What the hell is a Lamont?
違うな
I think
笑
not.
われているのは貴
They're
様だ
laughing at you. Pathetic
Jue
peacock
Hagano
with a
Kuroi
bald
Kujaku.
spot in your head. Oh! What?
この俺
How
の
do
マ
you
インド
know
に
about
新
that?
感が
How do
走
you
っ
know
たぜ
about my untouchable black
俺のアンタ
spot?
ッチャブルな黒点をなぜ知っている誰にも
I've never
喋ったこ
told
とは
anyone
ねえの
about
に
it. 4C's face turns red.
案ずるな 4°C
Elementary
俺は狂気
4D.
のマッドサイエンティスト
I'm
と
an
して
insane mad scientist and traveler through
全てを
time.
見据える
Nothing escapes the sight of Ho and Kiyoma.
4度 C じゃねえシードだ
The name's 4C.
許さね
Now you've gone too
え
far
絶対に許
for
さ
the
ね
sin of insulting my ultra cool badass name.
えてめえら
I'll
を
summon
俺の
you
庭
to
であ
my
る黒い
garden.
ヘルに
The
召喚
black
してやるから
hell.
な
Just you wait. Puts on sunglasses and leaves, considering this is payback for the headbutt.
今日も今どうや
How
って
did you
ヒロ
know
の
about
弱点を見抜い
4C's
たの
weak
にゃ
point, yeah?
誰も知らない情報だったのに
Nobody's ever seen it.
言っただろう
Have
俺
you
は
been
未来から
listening?
来たのだ
I came from the future.
それより
So
頼む
please,
フェイリス
Faris,
これを受け取ってほしい
take this stuff.
とにかく持っているだ
Just
けでいい
hold on to it, okay?
でも
But
フェイリスが負
there's
ける
no
なん
way
てあり
Faris
えない
can
ね
lose, yeah?
実力ではお前が上だ
He's stronger than them. No question.
今話して
But you
分かっ
heard
た
him
だろ
just now. They're obviously not going to play fair. They're delinquents.
ライネッターにふさわしくない行
They'll
動も
do anything it takes to win, even if it breaks the Rhinet rules. Or Rhinet or code.
そこまで言うなら
If you say so. Looks like my desperation paid off. Garth reluctantly accepts the 2 items I present to her. Of course, she doesn't take them out of the bag.
本当に持つだけねそれで
I'm
いい
just
か
gonna hold
な
on to them. Is that okay, Nia?
ああ
Yeah.
決勝戦で
Just make
絶
sure
対
you
に
have
必要
them
になる
with you on the stage.
手放すな
I promise you'll need them. Sooner or later, she won't have a choice. The theme song to Rhinet Kakera plays through the hall, signaling the start of the finals. There's a kind of majesty to the scene. The tension in the crowd peaks as its voltage reaches a climax.
ご来場の皆様お待たせいた
Thank
し
you
ました
for waiting, everybody.
間もなくライネッ
The
トアク
finals
セ
are
ス
about
バ
to
トラーズ
begin.
グランドチャン
Let's
ピオ
do
ンの
once
座
and
を決
for
める
all.
決勝戦を開始します
Let's do once and for all. Who is the Rhinet Axis Balor's Grand Champion?
激突するのはこの
These two
二組
teams
だ
are about to clash.
まずは我らが
First
女王
up,
前回大会
the
の
defending
ディフェンディン
champion
グチャンピオン
our queen,
燃えるメイドイン
the Moe Maiden Cat. Moe Maid Cat.
ウェイリー
Fairies!
にゃーん
Never mind, I'll just let him say it. Fairies makes her entrance to thunderous cheering. She smiles brightly and waves to the audience. She really is like a queen. I know she's not wearing the sunglasses I gave her. And now the challengers, like a comet, they suddenly appeared, blazing across the starry sky. The dark horse, nay, dark peacock of the Rainet world. This is their very first tournament. Despite various troubles, including no-show opponents, they have made it to the finals. They are the Black Absolute Zero. They're saying it in English. Viral attackers consist of 4 students and a short guy with the same black leather fetish. They look like a couple of delinquents straight out Ike Kakuro. I sit in stupefied awe as excitement around me builds. Daru taps me on the shoulder.
Ocarina,
you gotta cheer for Faristan too. Yeah. Oblivious to my anxiety, Daru starts jumping and waving his hands in the air. Faristan! I love you, Faris! Camera flashes, everyone tries to get a picture of the cat girl. I'm gonna give it my best, everyone. So cheer for me, Nyan. Speakers carry her cheerful voice every corner of the hall. I can't tell if this is true or just more of her usual BS, Okabe. This is a serious situation. You're turning to the boy who cried wolf, so only tell me the truth now on, please. I'm pretty sure this is what I'm supposed to do. Just want to confirm. Yeah, later you'll get a reply titled Reality. Reading it will grant you a 3rd flag. Cool. The speakers carry a cute, cheerful voice to every corner of the hall. Apparently, they gave microphones to both teams so they could talk to the audience. Service shot, Neon. Forrest puts on an impish smile and turns to the audience in a sexy pose. Ooh. The entire hall shakes to the audience's roar. Forrest's popularity is overwhelming. There it is. Yes, Faristan. It's me. Marry me. Daru has totally lost it. What if Faris is the fucking wife of Daru in the future? That would be... that'd be strange. I wonder if Faris will be alright. Judging from her enthusiasm, it certainly looks like she'll be fine. Once the cheering dies down, I speak to Daru.
No.
How come there are 2 viral attackers, but Forrest is all alone? What? You don't even know about that? I'm not familiar with the rules of Rhino Access Battlers. Daru explained them before the final started, but he only covered the basics. In this tournament, duels take place between 2-man teams, but since there's nobody strong enough to be Faristan's duel partner, she goes alone. 2 heads are obviously better than 1, but Forrest can win despite her handicap. That's why I love her. These viral attackers, what sort of team are they? I don't know all the details, but apparently they're a pretty aggressive team. But other than that, there's a bunch of suspicious rumors about them. Got a lot of followers, you see, and apparently they don't mind using those followers to interfere with their opponents during duels. About half of the teams they faced in the championships were no-shows. And that's not all. Apparently, they even go around beating up Otaku and Akiba and Ikebukuro. Long story short, Rhinetters really hate them.
そんな奴らがなぜ
And why haven't they been disqualified?
そりゃ証拠がないから
Because there's no evidence. Rhinetters are mostly kids in otaku. Just a little intimidation from some guys in black, and they clam up. Viral attackers. Forrest told me that their interference cost her the game. But as long as she's got the sunglasses and earbuds I gave her, she should be able to win. And if she wins, she might be able to recall the contents of the email she sent. At least that's what she said. I need Forrest to win. Myra's life depends on it. I'm counting on you, Forrest. Forrest rises to the stage heralded by thunderous cheers. And naturally, on the other side is 4C. They face off across the circuit mat.
二人タッグの場合どういう
How do teams work exactly?
要するに相談でき
You
る
can
んだよ
discuss with your partner what moves to make. It's harder for the opponent to predict what they're going to do. So basically, the partner just plays a support role.
まあ心配ないって
Well, there's nothing to worry about. Forrest Hunt can beat the daylights out of these delinquents in the blink of an eye.
両者準備はよろしいですね
Are both teams ready? The referee gathers Forrest and the two virals for a coin toss to decide who takes the first turn.
それではライネットアク
And
セ
now
スバトラー
for
ズ
the
グランド
Rhina
チャン
Access
ピオン
Battlers
シップ
Grand
決勝
Championship
戦
Finals. Instantly, silence falls in the assembly hall. Everyone holds their breath in anticipation.
デュエルアクセス
Dual access. The referee shouts signal the start of the game. The room erupts in cheers. Oh shit, first up is Forrest. The huge monitor hanging from the ceiling displays the circuit mat, the thing that looks like a chessboard. The cards glitter and sparkle in the stage lights. All cards on the board are face down, but each player is allowed to peek at his or her own cards. The cameras are oriented in a way that the audience can't see what cards they have. According to Daru, Rhina Access Battlers is a game of psychological warfare. It's all about figuring out where your opponent has placed his cards. Each player starts with 4 link cards and 4 virus cards, for a total of 8 cards down the board. The victory conditions are a little complex. In short, you win if you take 4 of your opponent's link cards, or if you make your opponent take 4 of your virus cards. The game starts with each player trying to figure out how the other has placed his or her cards. Knowing your opponent's layout lets you shift the game to your advantage. That's why it's important to be careful what moves you make, whether you're attacking or defending. Your duel partner's there to make it harder for your opponent to read your thoughts. I watch as the duel between Forrest and viral attackers unfolds before my eyes. Every time a link card or virus card is revealed, waves of excitement ripple through the audience. I'm trying to understand just how amazing Forrest must have to be to become a champion all by herself. The audience is on the edge of their seats. As best as I can tell, it looks like the viral attackers, true to their name, are on the attack.
フェイズどんな
What sort of strategy does Forrest use?
フェイリスタンはスロースタータ
I
ー
guess you could say she's a slow
前
starter.
半は相手のカ
She
ード
spends the
を見
first
極め
half
ることに
focusing on
重
reading
点
her
を置くから
opponent's
結構
cards.
慎重なんだ
She plays it safe.
その代わり終盤になる
Instead,
といつ
she
も
waits
大
until
逆
the
転
end
しちゃ
game
って
for
る
a
の
sudden
さ
reversal.
今回もそういう作戦で
That's
い
probably
く
how
んじゃ
she'll play
ね
it this time too. But contrary to Daru's expectations, Forrest charges into enemy territory. The card equipped is still called Line Boost. Undaunted, the virals meet her attack head-on, countering with their own line boost equipped card. Oddly enough, Forrest makes the first move. She waits for the virals to overextend themselves and snatches one of the cards using her line boost equipped card.
さあ何か出るか
Now what's it gonna be? We won't know if the card she took was a link card or a virus card until she opens it. The card Forrest snatched is...
うっけ
No way.
どうした
What happened?
ーよりによって
I can't
ウイ
believe
ル
it.
スカードを取っちゃっ
She
た
took a
よ
virus card.
フェイリスターにしては珍しく
She almost never goes on the offensive.
決勝で作戦を変えてくる
Maybe the virals are enough of a threat to warrant a change of strategy. Looks like our pussy champ here is frightened by the heavy rock wings of the black peacock. Your fear is showing. I can see your cowardly pussy shivering with these fallen angel eyes of mine. This little strategy change of yours, it's an obvious fake. My elegant, evil heart whispers so. I've done my research. You never go on the offensive. You're cautious, thinking time. I know all about your little mind tricks. You can't fool me. The card you attacked with just now is a virus card, no doubt. You think I'll take the bait? Don't you? This black nobleman set off a red alarm in your heart, awakening your wild survival instincts. That's why you suddenly changed your strategy. But it's too late for that now. Such inelegant tricks as that have not a chance to stain our blackness. I wonder if there's more to 4C than they're letting on. Because right now it just seems like this is a weird side quest, right? Where you have to, help Farrah's remember by helping her win the game. And you have to go back in time to do that. But I think maybe 4C, I don't know, maybe it might tie back into the original, like, main story. Maybe he's using, like, lights and delusions to sort of, like, inject optical and audio information into her brain. Like Kurisu's technology thing. For we are the viral attackers, the Black Justice, the usurpers of Rhinet, the rebellion against this fickle sanctuary. He sure can talk. Sure likes to talk. I still have no idea what he's saying. I hate those guys. Forrest was radiant when she greeted the audience, but now her cheer and luster evaporated in the face of 4C's taunts. Well, you gotta admit, pressuring your opponent is an important part of Rhinet. If you shake your opponent up, their reaction might help you figure out their card layout. This game sounds pretty hardcore. Tell you because Rhinet's more popular with adults than with kids. Even the animes like that, it's marketed towards kids, but the story's going down a pretty hard route. That and Karari-chan's sexy. Like I care, perv. Only 3 minutes have passed since the start of the duel and Forrest is already frowning. She's also fidgeting in her seat as if there's something bothering her. A laser? Huh? What? Look in her eyes. It's a red dot. Oh my god. It appears in short intervals, so it's difficult to spot. There's definitely a laser shining in Forrest's eye. Seriously? Daru stares at her eyes for a few seconds, then shakes his head. I can't tell. But if you're right, Ocarine, it's someone in the audience is trying to sabotage her. Damn those virals. Why doesn't the referee stop them? He must be timing it so the referee doesn't see. The audience is huge. It's impossible to tell where the beam is coming from. There must be multiple lasers for all I know. Now I get it. This is why Forrest asked me to bring her sunglasses for a time leak. Put on the damn sunglasses, Forrest. Alas, my telepathic message doesn't reach her. If I try to even stand up. Hey, where are you going?
バイラルの手下どもを探す
I'm going to find whoever's doing this and stop them.
これだけ人がいるんじゃ見つかりっこなくね
How are we gonna find them in this crowd? I ignore Daru and begin wading through a sea of spectators in search of my target. Meanwhile, the game is still proceeding. Forrest takes the card she used for her first attack, instead of sending into enemy territory for another attack, pulls it into back to fortify her defenses. The virals respond by unleashing a massive assault on her line. They equip a card with line boost, which allows them to move twice. Move it twice, and then unequip it. Then they equip line boost to another card and move that. It looks like their strategy is to attack in waves. They even seem willing to make sacrifices to a certain extent. Of course, the virals are most likely attacking with a mix of both link cards and virus cards. In order to survive the onslaught, Forrest is forced to capture some of their cards in retaliation, but each virus card she's tricked into taking puts her at even more of a disadvantage. Forrest looks more unsettled by Forresty's unpleasant smile. The laser attacks must be really getting to her as well. Finally, she makes a careless move that truly seems desperate. Disbelief spreads through the hall. Hey. Looks like this fucking cat got scared of my elegant evil charisma aura and lost her cool heart. Who would have thought the champion would make such an amateurish move? Amateurish? I was too busy searching for the viral underlings in the audience to pay attention to the match, but this new turn of events caused me to look up to the monitor. Forrest has moved one of her pieces to the other side of the board, the entrance to the viral attacker's server. But the virals must have used their virus checker card, because Forrest's card is face up, it's a virus card. Every card you send an enemy server is added to your total. Normally, you try and get link cards through, as that brings you closer to victory. However, you're not required to reveal any cards you successfully send into your enemy server. So although it hurts your point total, you technically can send virus cards into your enemy server. But for some strange reason, Forrest is trying to send a revealed virus card into her enemy server. Even if it gets through, she won't be fooling anyone. Moreover, Forrest has already taken 3 virus cards. One more, and she'll lose. So she can't send that card through even if she wants to. So what exactly is she trying to accomplish? Is she really that distracted by the laser beam? Allow this elegant, evil storyteller foresee to make a jet black proclamation. In just a few minutes, you'll be demoted to former champion. Someone in the audience echoes Forsy's vulgar laughter, so that's where his underlings are. Push my way through the audience in the direction of the laughter. The rest of their audience starts booing. I guess most rhinos really do hate the virals. But Forrest herself doesn't respond to Forsy's taunts. She just bites her lip and closes her eyes. Come on, just put on sunglasses. This cute thing's only policy for her is going to cost her the match, or maybe it's impossible to prevent Forrest from losing. Maybe convergence will bring about the same result, just as Myries is doomed to die no matter what I change. The audience gasps. The virals will snatch a link card from Forrest. Now they have a total of 2 link cards. I can feel that Forrest is losing, but just then I catch sight of a few guys dressed in all black. One more of them is surreptitiously aiming a pen-shaped object at the stage. It's him. I grab his wrist. Who are you? That's as far as you go. I won't let you interfere with Forrest's match. Why you? Move, and I shoot. I thrust something to his side. It's feature gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. I remember how the spluff worked with Moika in a previous Worldline, so I bought it just in case. Brought it. Man freezes. I guess he didn't expect to be held at gunpoint at a children's card game event. Take advantage of his surprise to snatch the laser pointer out of his hands and disappear back into the crowd. The punk starts shouting, but gives up when he can't find me. Good, that takes care of the laser. Now Forrest can focus on the game. The screen goes up in the audience. Forsy has snatched another one of Forrest's link cards. Uh-oh. That's the 3rd one. The virals need just 1 more to win. too weak, pussy. But it's your fault for flirting with the system in that getup of yours. Save that vomit-inducing fashion sense for your bedroom mirror. All of your fans are just otakus who want to do you. Does it really make you that happy to have a fan base filled with people like that? Farah still doesn't respond. She hasn't said a word since the match started. But I got rid of the interference, so Farah should come up with a reversal any second now. Start her praying for a miracle. And when I do, Farah once again turns her face away as if trying to avoid something. Is it another laser? Hey, champion. They say your eyes can see into a man's soul. They say you have the power to read minds, which makes you a cheater. Even my pure black evil heart can't abide. What? She does? Basically, you ain't human. You're an ugly angel, because you peek into the hearts of any poor sap who talks to you. Everyone beware. Keep your distance, or this pussy will steal your every secret by reading your thoughts. And then she'll blackmail you. Hand over your money. Throw your Rhinet match. What will you demand next? The audience begins to murmur. Farce does have that kind of power, it's no wonder she's so good at Rhinet. My Chinibu imagination starts to run wild, I'll try my best to keep it suppressed. Farce really can't see through lies. It would explain why she hated the laser beam attack so much. It would also explain why her moves made so little sense this match. Farce. Dury. Oh? What was that? I use Change Directory, yeah. Change Directory is a special type of card called a terminal card. Once per game, it allows you to switch the placement of 2 of your own pieces. Of course, you may also pretend to switch them. Additionally, if either of the 2 cards is exposed by Virus Checker, it gets flipped back face down. I get it. With Change Directory, you can switch out the virus card to place on your enemy server. And just as expected, Virus exchanges the virus card with a card that 4C has surrounded with his cards. Maybe she just pretended to. Either way, nobody knows which card is the link card and which is the virus card. Nobody except for Virus, that is. A pretty interesting ploy, but will it work? Viral attackers whisper to each other. Once they're finished, 4C returns to his circuit mat with a shit-eating grin on his face. You can't touch my heartstrings with a boring move like that. Is this your huge reversal plan? Sorry. Well, I am the Black Peacock. No woman can resist. The elegant evil. New generation of the Rhino realm? New gen? Reference to Chaos Head Noah? The cool black brain easily sees through your trick. No, that wasn't even a trick. That was a complete blunder, champion. Without a moment's hesitation, 4C captures the piece Virus placed next to his server. Still only have 2 virus cards. 1 card ain't enough to clip these jet black wings of mine. If I take just 1 more link card, then it's the end of Grand Cross for you. By the way, that card you're protecting, way back in your territory, that's a card you used in the opening. One you equipped with Blind Boost and used to attack me as if inviting me to take it. Said before, there's no way a scaredy cat like you would send a link card out where it could be captured. In other words, champion, according to my elegant evil skills of deduction, your last link card isn't the one you're guarding. It's one of the 2 you switched, huh? So I don't even have to check. This Black Peacock's sexual eyes can already see my elegant victory. They can see the contents of your crazy cards. What the fuck is this guy saying? You exchanged 1 virus and 1 link. So all I've got to do is take both, and victory belongs to us, Black Noblemen. Wait, is that right? If that card forcefully takes now as a link card, then he wins. But even if it's a virus card, it'll still be match point, and then he'll know which card to take for sure. It's going to end without Forrest demonstrating any of her power. Cards open. The card displayed on the monitor is a virus card? Is it over? The Virals have taken 3 link cards and 3 virus cards, match point. But Forrest's right, that doesn't even matter. Forrest only has 2 cards left, and Forrest already knows which is the link card and which is the virus card. Forrest's link card is surrounded by the Virals card. There's nowhere to run. Does this mean Forrest is going to lose? No way. There's gotta be some advice I can give her. No, I can't think of anything. The end. The world has died black. They're closing this Rhinet century. Forrest poses as if in ecstasy, with both hands stretched wide and his chin cocked up. His attitude disgusts me. I clench my fist. It looks like I'll have no choice but to time leap again and force Forrest to wear the sunglasses. The black revelations have been fulfilled. The pussy champ has fallen from grace to former champ. We, the viral attackers, now raise the curtain to the highest, grandest, sexiest, new generate. What are you talking about, Nya? Huh? This match isn't over yet, Nyan. Forrest is back to her usual speech patterns. She's even got a fearless smile on her face. That's not the look of a Rhinoceros facing certain defeat. And then Forrest pulls something out of her ears. Wait, earplugs? Those are the ones I gave her this morning. She wore the earplugs but not the sunglasses? Why? To catch the opponent unprepared? What dreamy nonsense are you spewing? The match is already won. You're just pawing at the ground. Why don't you check the card you just took from Forrest, Nya? What? No way. The card you just took wasn't a link card? No freaking way. In the name of all that is elegant and evil, that's just impossible. That's bullshit. There's no way you'd shoot yourself in the foot by wasting change directory to switch 2 virus cards. Just turn over the card and see for yourself already, yeah? Oh man, Forrest slowly flips over the card he took from Forrest. The entire audience waits for the card to be revealed, and then displayed on the monitor. Nando! just when we all thought the card was a link card. The virus card? A huge turnaround! She did it. She really turned defeat into victory. It's like she knew exactly what was going to happen. She was in control of the battle all along. The audience goes wild. The cheers shake the hall. We have our winner, Ferris Nyan, 2-time undefeated champion. Congratulations! As the hall rocks with the jubilation of the crowd, Daru and I clasp hands and share an excitement of Forrest's victory. With the tournament over, I wait for Forrest outside the hall. I sent Daru home already. I'll have to tell Forrest about Myri soon, and I don't want him to hear it. Suddenly, Forrest runs up to me, paying no heed to the curious stares of the crowd. She's still in her maid clothes. She's carrying 2 bouquets of flowers, which she received from adoring fans. Congratulations on your victory, Forrest jumps at me before I can finish. She jumps into my arms, embracing me, and there's a warm feeling against my cheek. A kiss? Was that a kiss? Thanks for everything, Nya. Forrest smiles innocently. It's like her entire body's glowing with pure joy. No, I can't have you thanking me like this. I need something else from you. What's that, Nya?
言う
You
な
mean
ら
a kiss isn't
デ
enough?
ートしてほしいってことかに
You want
ゃ。
me to go on a date, Nya?
今日も
Aw,
欲
Kyoma,
張りだ
you're
ね。
so greedy, Nyan.
でもフェイリス的にはそう言わ
You
れるの
know,
も嫌じゃないね。
Forrest doesn't mind, Nya. Forrest puts on an impish smile.
俺の渡した耳栓は役に立ったようで
I'm
何
glad
よ
those
りだ
earplugs I gave you did the
だから
trick.
離れろ暑苦しい
So get off. It's too hot. I forcefully pry Forrest's body off me. Everyone is staring at us.
今日も疑っちゃってごめん
I'm
や。
sorry for doubting you,
最初
Nya.
から今日ま
It
で
wouldn't
こ
have
と
been
信じ
such
て
a
れば
close game if I just
あんなに苦戦すること
believed
も
you
なか
to
ったの
begin
に。
with, Nya. Forrest bashfully paws at her head. I take that paw off hers and leave the scene. I'm surprised they're able to have earplugs in, because I feel like you probably need that to be inspected by the referee, right? Otherwise, someone could put in like earbuds and get instructions from an outside person. We get to the overpass and finally lose sight of all the tournament spectators.
フェイリスこれで俺の
Forrest,
言うことに
now you'll listen to what I have to say, right?
にゃ
Yeah.
お前に渡したサングラスと耳栓は
I brought you sunglasses and earplugs, but I didn't come up with the idea.
そうなのにゃ。
Really?
じゃあ誰が。
Then who?
お前自身
You did. Forrest looks at me in confusion.
正確に言うと
To be precise, the you 2 hours from now, the first time you lost to the viral attackers, underhanded tactics.
そこでお前は俺にタイムマシンを
Then you asked me to
相手の
use my
妨害を
time
阻止して
machine
くれと頼ん
to
で
stop them.
タイムマシン。
Your time machine?
これはいわば契約だお前は本来忘れているはずの
This was a contract, so to speak. You almost remembered the email he sent to change the past, even though you should have forgotten.
ライネットの大会に勝てさえすれば
You said that you'd remember if you won the Rhinet tournament.
にゃにゃ。
Nya?
どうだ思い出したか
Well, do you remember?
思い出したと言ってくれ
It's very important,
これは俺にとって重要
so
な
I
こと
need
なの
you to try.
あ
Farrah stares into my eyes as she's looking for something, and she puts a finger against her lips in thought. Finally, she smiles.
多分それはフェイリスの
Forrest
嘘
was
じゃない
probably
か
pulling
ね
your tail, Nya.
は
その時のフェイリスはバイラルになっ
That Ferris was depressed she lost to the virals,
だから
yeah?
タイムマシンの
So she heard about the time
話を聞い
machine.
たらそれを使ってでもなんとか勝ち
She
たい
wanted
と
to
思う
use it to
のに
win, yeah? Oh, so you don't actually remember.
でないとパパに合わせ
She
るから
didn't. She'd
な
be
いか
too
ら
ashamed to see Papa, yeah?
なだからきっと思い出すとかなん
I'm
と
sure
か
she
で
just played along with
今日ま
Kyoma
で話を合わせただけ
and said she
のような
remembered.
気がするにゃ
That's what I think,
きっ
yeah?
とフェイリスならそうす
That's
るに
probably
ゃ
what Ferris would do, yeah?
ことだ
No way. Damn, I was a fool to trust this cat girl. I should have expected this from how she normally acts. Breathe a deep sigh and lean on the overpass's guardrail. So in the end, all that work was for nothing. I still need to fix this warped timeline, but I don't know the contents of Forrest's email. Forrest forgot it ever happened, and it wasn't in her send history. What should I do?
今日は
Kyoma. And suddenly, Forrest whispers into my ear.
フェイリスの目を見るにゃ
Look into Forrest's eyes, Nya.
何
What?
いいから目を見てにゃ
Just look, yeah. Forrest's face is right beside mine. Her breath tickles my ear. We're awfully close. Does she plan to kiss me on the lips this time? Her expression is uncharacteristically serious. I gulp and do as I'm told. I turn to Forrest and stare down into her eyes. Forrest looks up at me too. If an outsider were to see us, they think we're a couple lost in our own world. This is the closest I've ever been to Forrest. I'm captivated by the beauty of her features. Wow, her eyelashes are really long.
今日も緊張してるにゃ
Nervous, yeah?
今は
Of course not.
頭の
I'm
中で
busy solving
フェルマの最終定理を計
Fermat's
算し違う
last theorem in my head. A mathematical theorem stating that for any integer greater than 2, no 3 integers x, y, and z exist such that x to the n, y to the n, x to the n plus y to the n is equal to z to the n. The theorem went unsolved for nearly 360 years, but that was finally proven in 1995. No three integers x, y, and z exist, so that x... Huh. Is that really true? I don't feel like thinking about that right now.
つまり
In other words,
緊張してるのにゃ。
you're nervous, yeah?
実はフェイリスは一つだ
The
け
truth
魔
is,
法が使え
Forest
る
has only one power, yeah?
魔法だ
Your
と
power?
それってまさか
Do you mean?
京馬にだけ特別に教
It's a
える
secret,
と
but I'll make an exception
実はフェイ
for
リスは
Kiyoma.
他人
Truth
の
is,
心理を読み取るこ
Forest
と
can
がで
read
きるの
people's
にゃ。
minds, Neon.
スタンド名は
I call my power
Cheshire
Cheshire Break. Cheshire Cat, fictional cat from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland.
どうにゃ。す
What
ご
you
い
think,
にゃ。
Nya? Awesome, Nyan.
俺にだけ特別って
I'm
さっきバイラルに
exception.
ばらされていたではないか
But the virals knew about it too, didn't they?
まさか奴らにこの秘密を
I
知
had
ら
no
れ
idea
る
the
とは
cat
思
was
わ
out
な
of
か
the
った
bag.
にゃ。
Yeah. I won't deny the existence of supernatural powers. After all, I have one of my own called Reading Steiner. So I guess this means they're not going to explain how Reading Steiner happened.
ちっちゃい頃からパパの交渉相手の顔を盗み見るうち
Ever
に
since I was small, I could tell what Papa's
相手が何
business
を考
partners
え
were
ているの
thinking
か
from the
読める
looks
よう
on
に
their
なったのね。
faces. Yeah.
どっちかっていうと直感と
It's
か
more
感
like
に近い
intuition or a sixth sense.
目
Yeah.
の動きとか
Based on eye
表情とか
movements,
仕草で
facial
こ
expressions,
あ
and
の人
gestures.
は今嘘を言った
I can tell when
ってわか
someone's
るね。
lying. Yeah.
もしかしてお前
Wait.
その能力を
So you've been
ライネ
using
ット
that
の試合
power
で
at
は使っ
Rhinet
ていたのか
tournaments?
そうにゃ。
Of
フェイ
course,
リスは
yeah.
エンターテイナーだね。
Forrest is an entertainer,
い
Nyan.
つもわざとピ
It's my
ンチにな
style
っ
to
て
get into a tight spot
そこか
on
ら劇
purpose,
的大逆転勝利
so
を
I
決
can
め
make
る
a
スタイル
huge
なのにゃ。
turnaround, Nyan.
それにサングラ
Besides,
スを
if I wear
つけると
sunglasses,
相手の考えを読みに
I
くくな
can't
る
read
の
my
にゃ。
opponent's thoughts, Nyan. Is that why she didn't put them on?
この力のおかげで今朝京馬が嘘をつ
Because of
い
this
てないこ
power
とも分かったのにゃ。
that I knew you weren't lying.
最初はちっとも相手をしてくれなか
But
った
you
ではな
wouldn't
い
go
か
along with me at all in the beginning, though.
それは気が立ってただけにゃ。
You just rubbed my fur the wrong way, yeah. It feels like she's tricking me again.
今の京馬
And
も
I can tell you're not lying now either.
フェイリスはその D メール
Forrest used that D mail thing
過去を変えたわけだ
to
ね。
change the past, yeah.
そのことは信じるにゃ。
I believe you, yeah.
できれば京馬のためにフェイリス
I
も思い
wish
出
I
して
could
あげたい
remember,
けど
but
ごめん
I'm
にゃ。
sorry, yeah.
思い出せないにゃ。
I can't remember, yeah.
そうか
I see. We've reached an impasse. I have no choice but to look for some other way. Okay. Suddenly feel intense stares on us. I realize that we're surrounded by people. Are they jealous of Forrest's fans who think I'm her boyfriend? I shudder at the thought, but I don't think that's the case. And who are they? Moika's rounders?
いや
A man clad in black steps forward. Oh, it's a bald spot guy again. What does he want now? I realize that the men surrounding us are all dressed like 4C. So are all of these guys viral attackers underlings? 4C's gaudy white teeth shine.
チャンピオンに言いたいことが
I need a word with you,
ガイア
champion.
が俺に
Gaia whispered for me to register an objection.
物言い
An objection?
このメス猫
You
が
damn
よ
pussy.
さっ
The power to
き
read
相
the
手の
minds
心
of
を
your
読める
opponents.
力だ
That's
一体ど
bullshit.
んなイカ様を使ってやが
I
るんだ
know you're cheating. But he's wearing sunglasses. So how the fuck was she able to read his mind? Is it not able to go through 2 layers of sunglasses? Is that the whole thing?
イカ様などのはずがない
She wasn't cheating.
貴様らこそ姑息な真似
They're
をし
the
てい
ones
たで
who
はな
were
いか
cheating.
フェイリスはあなたたち
Forrest doesn't use
卑怯な
underhanded tricks
しない
like
にゃ
you guys, yeah.
だとてめえ
hell you say?
この黒の貴公子
I,
で
the
ある俺
black
は
nobleman,
だ
swear
け悪界
to
の神に誓って
the
イカ
god
様
of
な
the
んかし
elegant
ねえ
evil realm that I
それ以
never
外の
cheat,
方法はどうかわかんねえ
though sometimes I do other things. Give me a second. Okay.
いい汚れ
Listen
た
here,
白きシャム猫
you corrupt white
俺
Siamese
は負
cat.
けを認め
I
ない
ain't gonna accept that
最後
defeat.
のチェンジディレクトリだ
That last change directory was a fraud.
証拠がないのに適当なことを
You don't have any proof.
知らねえと思う
Hey,
教
you
えて
seem
よ
clueless. So
こ
I'll
の
tell
俺
you
が
if I
黒と
say
言えば
it's
黒
black. It's
それがライ
black.
ネットの真理だ
That's the truth of Rhinet. What are you saying? These guys came here to make completely false accusations. Doesn't look like they'll take no for an answer. And they've surrounded us, so we can't escape.
ところでてめえの父親は
By the way,
秋葉原
your
界
old
隈じゃ
man's
知
some
らねえ
kind
も
of
のはい
big
ない
shot
ほ
in
どの男なんだ
Akihabara,
ってな
isn't he?
でライネット AB
I
ク
bet
ラ
you
ちゃんは
pulled
そのコネ
strings
を使ってスタッフ全
so
員
they'd
がフ
let
ェイ
you
スを
win.
勝たせるように動いている
That's what all the hip
ライネッターの
Rhineters,
間じゃそういう
saying.
噂もあるんだぞ
you know?
大した悪党だな
You're such a
てめえ
scoundrel.
はちっとも
You
伊
ain't
達
got a
悪じゃ
bit
ね
of elegant
え白き
evility.
シャム猫でも
You
ね
ain't even a white Siamese cat.
泥水の中を這い回る
You're a fat ass
声
pig
太った豚さ
crawling in the mud. Crowd grows louder. Beyond the wall of the viral henchmen, there are some homebound Rhinet spectators watching from a distance. The virals start cheering loudly.
マジかよ
Seriously?
あまりにもうまくいきすぎ
Thought
だ
it
とは
went
うすうす思って
way
いたけど
too well.
つまりやらせ
But you're
出
telling
来レー
me
スだったってことか
it was rigged?
最低だよなあの猫
This cat girl's the worst.
フェイリスってそういう人間だったんだ
So that's the kind of person Forrest is. A filthy cheater.
というわけでよチャンピオンいや
That's
偽チ
how
ャ
it
ンピオ
is.
ンのフェイリス
Champion. No, champion.
ここで土下座してくれよ
On your knees.
この黒き
Bow
明星であ
before
る
me,
俺
the black
シドの
Lucifer
前
4C.
額を地
Rub
面
your
に
head
こ
on
す
the
りつけ
ground
許し
and
を
beg
請い
for mercy.
そして王座を返還しやがる
And then forfeit your
そこ
throne.
までしたらやらせ行為につい
Do all
て
that and I
は
swear to Lucifer to forgive you. Okay, he's kind of rambling, so I'm wondering if I'm supposed to call someone. Daru, maybe? No. Self part-time warriors? Okay, yeah, I guess Zuha did make an appearance in 2010. That stayed.
そうだそうだ優勝
That's
辞退し
right.
ろ
Turn down your victory.
てか二度とライネットアクセ
Never
スバ
come
トラー
back
に
to
関わ
Rhina
るな
Access Battlers again.
ライネッターを引退しろブス
Quit Rhina, you bitch. Fierce flies in the surrounding virals. Now the onlookers approach. I guess they don't want to get involved. What a farce. How long do we have to listen to this?
行くぞフェイリス
Let's go, Fars. Our Fars' wrist and force our way through the surrounding virals. Let's run from the place to look back and see.
立ち上がれ
Hold it right there. Oh man, okay, Forsey and his group are chasing after us.
もしもし
Hello?
僕だけど
It's me.
なんだ今
What?
取り込み
I'm
中
busy
だから
right now.
オカリンってまだ会場にいる
You still at the hall?
いない
No.
フェイリスタンは見てない
You haven't seen Farston, have
実
you?
は炎上中
Actually,
で
everything's on fire. What?
炎上何が
On fire? What is?
フェイリスタンのブログとかフェイリスタン
Her
のファン
blogs
サイ
and
トとかが
fan sites. Oh. Damn, the viral attackers must be flooding the net with false accusations. Those scumbags.
切るぞ
I'm hanging up. I press the end call button and run even faster.
今日もまだあいつ
Those guys are still tailing us. Keep running, just keep running. While gasping for oxygen, I hold Forrest by the hand and run faster. We zigzag through the streets of Aqua until we loop back to UPX. Forrest's home is right next door. We should have gone there first. My lungs are on fire. My legs are aching. Why is UPX still in the background? Kyoma, look, yeah? Hello? Far's tucks in my sleeve, stopping me. I look at where she's pointing, and there I see several unsavory looking delinquents clad in black leather loitering near the apartment building's entrance. Damn, they got here first. We can't get in like this. Let's get out of here. We try to cut through Yadabashi and head to Showadori. We get caught en route. There they are. Text location. Damn, how many of them are there? All we can do is turn back. We won't make any progress. We keep running like this. We need to find somewhere where we can rest. The lab. We can manage something. We escape there. We need to get there somehow. There are virals loitering around the lab. Jesus, they're everywhere. You know what? This really makes me think. What if the reason the story is even talking about the virals is because they become the Rounders in the future? That'd be really stupid. But what if? There's no way we can get past them. Ooh. I mean, it's a really strange detail that they chose to include the fact that Rounders are very separate from CERN, even if, you know, functionally the CERN's private army, because then that would actually make it conducive to the idea that, like, the virals are Rounders. We end up seeking refuge in the ramen shop behind the lab. The ramen shop behind the lab. On another world line, this is May Queen plus Neon Squared, where Forrest and Myri worked as maids. Why are we stopping here, Nya? We need to run. May Queen's second floor now seems to be a storehouse to the ramen shop downstairs. Actually, that might be the perfect place to hide. Take Forrest's hand and run up the stairs. In the empty room are piles of what seem to be bags of flour. Forrest and I hide behind one such pile. I just hope nobody saw us come in. Let's wait here until those assholes give up. Take my phone and open the composed mail screen. Help, I send Daru an SOS. Forrest and I are hiding above Ramen Tasaburo. It's mostly empty except for sacks of wheat flour. Nothing that looks useful as a weapon and nothing big enough to hide behind. The viral attackers are chasing us and I don't think they can be reasoned with. Normally I had no trouble taking on all of them, but I can't use my full strength with Forrest nearby. Yeah, it's been some valuable time, including that part. Forrest, call us a taxi pronto. Send the email. Oof, it's hot as hell in here. I'd noticed it's August 13th, which is a bit of a unlucky time. Friday the 13th. If this were May Queen, we'd have air conditioning and I could get something to drink. Oh, nothing. I just said the first thing that came to my mind, but Forrest looks at me strangely. How do you know the name of the maid cafe that was supposed to open here, Nya? Huh? Oh, I know. We opened up the homepage for a little bit to post maid recruiting information. Jan, did you see it? It was supposed to open? Fries organized the cafe's plan and passed it through the conference. It was almost a done deal, Nyan.
パパにダメって言われて
But the last moment, Papa put his paw down. The plane died, yeah.
はあパパもとんだわか
Papa's
らずや
such
だ
a
にゃ
blockhead, yeah.
フェイリスに店を任せてくれて
If
れ
you
ば
left the store to
に
me,
ゃーなコスチュ
it
ー
would
ム
have
と
been the best
キュン
maid
キュ
cafe
ン
in
のメイド
all
さ
of
んたちを
Japan.
集めて日本一のメイド
With
喫茶に
some
なってたのにゃ
costumes and fantastic maids, yeah.
中野や池袋のお客さんを秋葉に
What if
引
you
っ張って
pulled
こられた
customers to
のに
Akiba from all the way over in Nakano and Ikebukuro? It's such a waste, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I'm thinking. Here's what I think. In this universe, this world line, I should say, Forrest's father doesn't give the IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine, which means Rounders probably come after him, and maybe he changes as a person. Maybe they coerce him into serving CERN. But in the original world line, the IBM 5100 is given to Yanabayashi Shrine, so the Rounders don't come after him. The Akihabara I know cater to fancy games, anime, and moe culture. The current Akihabara is still the electric town of old. This used to be a maid cafe, May Queen plus Neon Squared, but now it's a ramen shop. If I remember correctly, Forrest wasn't this attached to Ryan Axis battlers on the previous world
フェイ
line.
リスいや
Forrest, no. Akihabara Miho.
はにゃ
お前は秋葉の
You're the
後継ぎ娘
Akiha daughter and heir.
秋葉原の都市
So
開
you
発
go
計
to
画の会議なんか
you
に
go to the Akihabara City Development Conferences too, right?
にゃ出てないにゃ
I don't attend, yeah.
出てない
You don't.
だって前にそう言って
Didn't you say that? Oh! She probably wanted, like, access battler tournaments in her area, because normally she'd have to fly there, right? But she had them made in Akihabara, so she doesn't have to fly there, which means now she attends the tournaments instead of attending the conferences. Did she say that before the world line changed?
会議にはパパが出てるにゃ
Papa's the one who
なの
goes
に
to
なんでフェイ
conferences,
リスが
yeah?
出なきゃいけないのに
Why
ゃ
would Forrest have to go, yeah?
逆になんで
Then
お
why
前は
did
会議
you
に出て
go
きた
to
の
the conferences?
だから
Like I
出
said,
てないって言ってる
I
にゃ
don't, yeah? Oh, that was only in the previous world line? That's right, it makes no sense for a high school girl to participate in the development conferences, much less be the mastermind behind the moification of Akiba. The Moe shops began to spring up around 2002, didn't they? Back then, Forrest was still 9 years old. Could this be a clue to the contents of Forrest's D-mail?
フェイリスのパパさんはレトロ PC の愛好家なんだよな
Dad's into retro PCs, right? Oh, sorry.
その通りにゃ
Yeah.
そういえば
By
ま
the
だ
way,
IBN 5000
still haven't found an
は見つけて
IBM
ないにゃ
5100, Nyan.
ちなみにパパさんがレトロ PC を手放すような
Has your dad ever sold or given one away? On another world line, Forrest's dad donated the IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine. Or was it Forrest who did that?
それはないにゃ
Never,
パパ
yeah.
は自分が集めた PC
Papa
を
loves
全
all
て
the
愛してる
PCs
に
he's
ゃ
collected, yeah.
それを手放すなんてとんで
He'd
もない
never
に
get rid
ゃ
of one, yeah. Why did he donate the IBM
フェイリスは
5100?
レトロ PC は持ってい
Do you
ない
have any retro PCs, Forrest?
パパの趣味はさっぱりにゃ
I don't get Papa's hobby at all, yeah.
コスプレとか
Forrest likes cosplay
可愛
and
いものが
anime
好きなの
and
にゃ
cute things, Nyan. Maybe if there was more cosplay, anime, and cute things in Akihabara, she would get used to it, and then she would adopt a retro PC hobby. But because cosplay, anime, and cute things are not in Akihabara anymore, maybe she has to, like, her brain is so fixated on getting that fix that she never really has room for retro PCs in her hobbies. The reason the Moe Trust disappears is because Forrest didn't participate in the city development conferences. I guess that's what the D-mail is about.
もし仮にお前が
Let's say you
都市開発
participated in
子
city
供の頃から
development
ずっと参加して
ever
いたと
since
して
you were a child.
そうしたら、秋
I
葉
put
の
Moe
街に
shops
萌えショッ
all
プを
over
たくさん
Akiba,
誘
yeah?
致しようと思ってるにゃ。
Just visit
コミマを見
Kamima,
ればわかる通
and
り、
you'll see
オ
the
タクパワ
wonder
ー
of
はすごいの
otaku
にゃ。
power, yeah?
きっと秋葉は今以上に人が
I'm
たく
sure
さん
more
訪
people
れる
would
はず
visit
にゃ。
Akiba then, Yon.
それはいいとして
That aside,
都市開発計画
if you
にずっ
no
と参加して
longer
いたお前が
wanted to
も
participate
し
after
もう参加した
participating
くないと
for all that time,
それを過去の自分に
how would you stop
どうやっ
yourself
てやめさせると
in
思
the
う
past?
それは何の心理テスト
Is
に
this some
ゃ。
sort of psychological test, Nia?
単なる例え
It's
話
just a hypothetical question. Forrest ponders this for a while.
劇
A
的なのがい
dramatic
い
way
ね。
would be perfect.
何
What?
ドラマみたいな展開にゃ。
Like you see on the TV, Nia? Forrest is weak to drama,
これ
Nia.
はきっと
I
パパ
probably
から
got
の遺
that
伝だ
from
と思うに
Papa,
ゃ。
Nyan. Really?
だから例えば、フ
For
ェイリスが
example,
誘拐され
if
ると
Forrest
か
got。kidnapped or suddenly Forrest falls silent. It's a dark room, I can't read her expression.
誘
Kidnapped?
フェイリス
Forrest? What's wrong? Forrest suddenly clutches her head.
頭痛い
My
ね。
head hurts, yeah.
ねえ、今日フェイリスはこの倉庫に
Forrest
来
has
て
been
から
feeling funny since coming to the storehouse, yeah?
小
Even
さ
though
い
I
頃
only
に
came
一度
here
来たこ
once
とある
back
だ
when
け
I
な
was a
のに
little kitten.
すごく
It feels
見慣れてる景色に思えてくるにゃ。
nostalgic. Oh, she's getting deja vu of this place?
ここ
Like,
いつも歩き回
I've
ってた
been
よう
here
な感覚
before,
が
many times.
あるにゃ。
Does she have reading Steiner? No, this feels too real. Her face lights up, and then she grabs my arm.
思い
I
出したにゃ。
remember.
何を
Remember what?
思い出したにゃ。
I remember, Nya. The forceful declaration stifles my response.
メイクインにゃにゃ。
May Queen plus Nyan squared.
京馬もダルニャンも常連
Kyoma
さん
and
だったにゃ。
Darunyan were regular customers. Yeah?
マユシーは一緒
And
に
Maya,
働
she
い
worked
て
here
たにゃ。
too, yeah?
本当に
Really?
本当に
You
思い出
really
したの
remember that? Faris nods.
京馬たちがお店でタイムマシ
And
ン
how
のお話
Kyoma
し
and
てたこ
Daru
とも
talked about the time machine
IBM5100 を
at
探
the
す交
store,
換条件と
and how I
して
asked
タ
to
イムマ
use
シン
it
を
in
使いた
return
いって
for
お願いし
helping
たことも
find an IBM 5100.
あとは時間を川の流れに例え
And
るの
how
もおかしい
later I
って
convinced Kyoma and Darunyan that it was weird to compare time to a river. She didn't even put a phone up to her ear. I don't even know how she just got all these memories all of a sudden.
ラボメンになるために血の盟約を結んだこ
And
と
how I
と
took
か
the blood oath to become a lab mem. Is there a future technology that they make where they don't actually have to use their phone to send memories back? What if Kurisu advances her device enough that it can be sent through the radio towers and beamed directly into their brains so that they remember? I mean, that's kind of like what happened in the first game. They had the Noah machine, but this is, no, it's not out there all possibility. I almost forgot those things myself.
D メール D メ
The
ールの内容は
D-mail.
思い
You
出した
remember what you sent? Of course, let's have a sigh. Her smile suddenly disappears. Don't tell me that's all she remembers. Or is she tricking me again?
思い出したけど
I remember.
これは
But
取り消さなきゃいけない
you
って
said you have to
今日
cancel
も言っ
it.
たかにゃ。
Yeah?
そうだ
Yes.
フェイリスの
I need
D メ
you
ール
to
によって
undo the
改変され
changes
た過去
made
を
to the past
Model
by
に
your
戻してやらないと。
D-mail. And probably include the part where Myri fucking dies if you don't cancel it.
ダメにゃ。
You can't, yeah? Far shakes her head violently and presses her body against me again. We're alone in this dim storehouse. I can feel her hot breath against my cheek. There's no one here to see us, we're safe. I feel myself getting excited by her proximity. No, I need to keep my cool.
元に戻すなんてでき
You
ないにゃ。
can't undo it, yeah?
聞いてくれフェイリス
Please, listen.
これ
Far,
には
Myri's
マユ
life
リの
depends
命がか
on
かって
it.
るんだ
Huh?
マユシーの
Mayashi's?
世界線のズレを元に戻して
If we don't return the world
俺が
line to
IBM
normal,
5100を手に入れないと
if I don't get that IBM 5100,
マユリが
then
死ぬ
Myri will die.
バカみたいに聞こえるかもしれないけど
I know it sounds ridiculous,
それが
but it's the truth. Look into his eyes.
だから頼む
So please,
以前送った
I
D
need
メ
to
ールを
send
取り消すた
another
め
D
に
mail
もう一
and
度 D メール
cancel
を
the one you.
フェイリスが D メールで叶えた願いは
The wish Forrest made with her D mail. Forrest cuts in as if to silence me. Her eyes are wet, reflecting the dim light.
フェイリスが
The wish Forrest made
10年前に死んだパパを
was to save Papa,
生き返らせること
who
に
died 10 years ago, yeah. In 2000. What?
もっと簡単に言うと
I exchanged the past where Papa died for a past where he didn't die, Neon. Does that mean Papa kills Myri? Why would they need to trade lives like that? You mean that kind-looking man, her father, died 10 years ago? That's consistent with everything now that I think about it. Forrest really has remembered her D-mail. Now that I know the result, all I have to do is send the cancellation D-mail. But it's not so simple. I need to cancel a D-mail that prevented her father's death 10 years ago. Isn't that the same as killing him again? Zadaru? Hear the door open and quickly cover Forrest's mouth with my hand.
本当にこんなところにフェイリスが
Is Forrest really hiding in here? Did Daru leak info?
それらしい二人組が入ってくのが
Someone
見え
saw
た
two people look like them go inside. Okay. Crap. Someone saw us. We need to do something. If they call their friends, we're done for.
どこだ
Well, I mean, my ringtone already went off, so like, the fuck can I do, right? They already know where we are.
やっぱここにいたなフェイリス
So you're here, Forrest.
もしもし
Yeah.
岡部
Okay, bye. Can you hear
タ
me?
クシーは呼んだけど
Called a
もうちょ
taxi.
っとだけ時間が
It'll
かかる
take some time to get there. Kurisu.
追ってにバレた
You exposed us to the
目の
pursuers.
前にいる
We should have turned off your phone then.
おい出てこい
Hey, come out.
隠れても無駄だぞおら
There's no point in hiding. I see.
それなら
Now I'll lecture you on how to escape.
場所はさっき
You're in
の
the
ところ
same
から
place you
移動
were
しないんだよな
before, right? The men are approaching our hiding spot because the room is dark. It seems they can't tell where we are. Listen carefully to Kurisu's voice.
その部屋にある小麦粉をばらまいて
Scatter the
脱出しろ
flour and make a break
Okay.
for it, okay? Scatter the flour?
あとは照明をスイッチオン
Then switch on the light. Now I get it.
了解したオーバー
Roger, over and out. Why would you, why, I'm trying to understand that. You scatter the flour, then switch on the light. Is that just so you can see, so you don't, what am I not understanding here? Then I see the light reflect off something. One of the men has a butterfly knife. He opens the blade with a flourish. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so if I didn't take the phone call, we would have been dead. I quickly rip open a nearby wheat flour sack and toss its contents in the air. The scattered white powder shines in the sunlight through the window.
うわなんだこれ
Oh, so if you turn on the lights, it all shines?
なんも見えね
I can't see. Cough. Slipping past the disoriented man and carry Ferris towards the exit. Right next to the exit, I see the light switch. I push the far side first, then flip the light switch right before shutting the door. Right as we get out. Gunshots? They're rounders? Sound like firecrackers resounds from the other side of the door. Dust explosion. Oh, what? I've seen the same trick used by guys like Madiver and Master Cheatin'. I didn't know it could do that. Popular manga that ran from 1988 to 1994 follows the activities of the titular protagonist, who is an archaeologist, a survival instructor, and insurance investigator. I don't know what Master Cheatin' is a reference to. I'm probably too... wasn't there when that happened. That should distract them long enough for us to escape. Bars cough, shaking wheat flour off her clothes and hair. There's no time to spare. The taxi still isn't here, but it's not like we can wait for it. We need to leave here now. However,
そうはいかねえぞ
you're not getting away.
鳥かごんじまえ
Get them! Crap. We were headed for the lab, we got ambushed. Oh no. Soon Forest and I surrounded by men with fires of hatred burning their eyes. Oh, is this... Wait, Forrest's father dies in the universe where he gave the IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine. I think the Yanabayashi Shrine received the IBM 5100 10 years ago, so it aligns. And this probably reminds her of the fact that Rounders came around and tried to kill her father. That's why she's having like trauma or something. Yo, we got you now. The crowd parts down the middle, and Forsey steps forward wearing a hat. I'll tell you one thing. You can't escape my totally bad black aura. I shield Forrest with my body. Forsey cracks his knuckles and smiles. I always fight the system. And once again, my elegant evil story ends in perfect victory. Stop. Don't you lay a finger on me. The only thing I can do is stop faltering is to go to Ho and Kyoma mode. If you take another step, the power in my right arm will break free. Always at the front line of the scene stands one man. That one man is the peacock flapping its black wings. Calm down, right arm of mine. No, the seal's coming undone. Run away, all of you. Your lives are in jeopardy. I'll elegantly floor you with my crazy dance. The one chosen by the jet black wings is none other than I. No, my right hand. My right hand. Please, stop. I don't want to kill anymore. Hey, what the hell is he doing? Something strikes the top of my head. One of the viral store can at me. Don't let him trick you. He's just a textbook Chinibu case. Yeah, like you guys can talk. Whatever, just kick his ass. Very well. Then prepare yourselves. Releasing restrictions, sit. Before I can finish, first he kicks me in the solar plexus. He grabs the top of my head and knees repeatedly. Finally, he lets go of my hair. I start coughing as soon as I hit the ground. Next, first he lays into me with heavy kicks to the head and body. I raise my arm just to protect my face. I told you, man. The coldest ice burns. That's frostbite. You idiot. Why you? He starts stomping on me with his booted heels. Kyoma. All I can feel is pain. I abandon all thought and wait for the storm to pass. Stop it, Nya. Don't hurt Kyoma anymore. Don't tell me what to do. I only listen to the whispers of Gaia. Forsey grabs my thumb in both hands and he starts to twist. Stop it! Someone help! Motorcycle? Car? I hear a sound. Car's exhaust. The honking of a horn. A limousine barrels on the alleyway at terrific speed. Everyone screams and scatters. Don't tell me it's Rounders. Smell burnt rubber. tire tracks on the asphalt. The limousine stops right in front of my fallen body. Back door opens.
乗りなさい
Forrest's dad, get inside. Oh, I can't even stand up. There's no strength in my body left. My vision's blurry too. Slender arms wrap around my body, pulling me towards the car. The soft scent of citrus tickles my nose. Kioma, hang in there, Nia. I mean, we have to sacrifice her father, because that's the only way we get the IBM 5100 and stop CERN. Oh, well, actually, no. We get the IBM 100 to delete the message to save Myri. But, yeah, but that's also supposed to stop CERN, apparently, from ever being founded. Wait, you're not getting away. The door shuts, cutting off his shouting. The car speeds off like a bullet. There's a softness under my head. We're inside the limousine. My head's resting on Forrest's lap. Every inch of my body feels like it's on fire. And at the same time, there's a terrible chill in my bones. I can barely hear. My ears are ringing. My urge to vomit has receded, at least. They really messed me up. According to Forrest's dad, he was racing to UPX to congratulate Ferris when he saw us. A fortunate coincidence indeed. Is this also the choice of STEINS Gate?
君にはお礼を言わねばならないね
I really need to thank you, Okabe-kun.
娘を守ってくれ
Thank
て
you for
ありがと
protecting
う
my daughter.
守るだなんて
Protecting.
そんな
I'm no hero. If I had the strength, I would prostrate myself right now before this man.
何もできませんでしたよ俺
I
は
wasn't able to do anything against those guys.
全く情けないです
I was pathetic.
とんでもない君は
Absolutely
娘の
not.
命の恩
I
人だ
saved
よ
my daughter's life. She shakes my hand firmly in gratitude.
パパったら大
Oh,
事なお仕
Papa.
事があるんだ
I
か
thought I
ら
told you not to push
無理しなくていい
yourself since you got
頼む
important
ね
work to do. You should listen to me, Nia. Ferris looks happy as she says that. Oh, do you think the only reason Ferris's dad donates the 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine is because he knows he's gonna die? But because in this universe he doesn't die, he doesn't donate the IBM 5100, which means he might still have it. However, important work to. Oh, Papa, I thought I told you not to push yourself since you got important work to do. You should listen to me now. Forrest looks happy. She says that. However, I recall what Forrest told me in the ramen shop.
フェイリスが叶えたのは
The wish Forrest made
10年前に死んだパパを
was to save Papa,
生き返らせ
who
るこ
died
とに
10 years ago. Yeah. If that's true, then return to the original world line. I would have to erase her father to kill him, essentially.
私はルミホとの約束は何
I
があ
always
って
keep
も
promises to
守
you,
る
Rumiho.
昔そう決めたんだか
I
ら
made
ね
that decision long
パ
ago.
パありがとね
Papa, thank you now. The limousine soon reaches Forrest's home.
ほう IBN5100 か
I mean, I gotta end the episode there. On a cliffhanger. We made it back. We're talking about the IBM 5100. And for that, we'll have to wait till next time. Bye-bye.